All right, it's time for Collecting Uncensored, Season 2, Episode 1. Super excited about tonight's guest. Fellow Monday Night Live YouTuber, freaking awesome member of the community. I think one of the most loved persons in the community as well. And I think I've only been on one live stream with him ever. And so this is going to be bananas. It's going to be crazy. And his collection is like freaking. I love seeing everybody's different like collecting stuff, and I don't know anybody that has a collection quite like this man right here. So, without further ado, let's bring out the one, the only Rosko.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I haven't moved like that in a while. All right.
Right? Cut a rug. Look at you.
Bro. Oh man, thank you so much, bro, for having me. The first episode of season 2.
Yes.
I feel very honored.
Thank you
so
for
much.
coming and hanging out, man. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, man. This is gonna be fun, man.
Yes, so much fun. All the funs. So, you're welcome to start showing books at whatever point in time you want to show books, but I have to ask you, though, and I'm going to ask you questions throughout, and I'm sure the audience, the chat's going to sit there and throw some questions out there, and we'll address those as much as we can. But I have to start off with, there's all kinds of collectors out there. There's key collectors, there's cover lovers, there's, there's run collectors. There's all kinds of freaking collectors out there, character collectors. What do you see yourself as a collector right now in this season of life?
Just keep going.
I do it all. I fucking do it all.
More. Bro, I love everything. I mean, it's really tough. I think Dope. You had Dope on.
Yes.
He said, what do you call it? Sub collecting? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Dude, I do that too. So it's like when I I didn't bring one of them tonight because I have so many freaking books, but I do like when sharks are on covers, oh man, I should have brought the one, but I have like a Flash Gordon cover where he's riding a shark. I mean, it's like, I have a Wolverine where he's riding a shark. You know what I mean? Like weird shark ones, those are dope, right? But I don't think anyone's comic book collection is complete with what I'm about to show first. But
okay,
like you said, I mean, I don't. Okay, so the one thing I really don't collect. I shouldn't say that, but one thing I don't do runs too much. Like, there's only one run that I'm wanting, and I'll show some of them tonight. But there's only one run that I'm really trying to complete.
Okay.
To be honest with you, and so I mean, it's like I say I'm not a run collector, but I am collecting just one specific run.
Right.
But what's tough with it is that like there's so many variants and printings of it, so it's not like there's 2 volumes. First volume only has 4, but the second one is like, issue 1 I think has like 17 variants, and it's just like, what? So I'm like, come on.
So you're doing like a full like run of that run that we'll find out later on.
As full as I can get on that.
So
I mean, like, I've found variants that literally pertain to only a store, some little Poto store, like that only made them, and like I was on Whatnot, and the guy was like, "Hey, I'm trying to get rid of these. There's, it's in my buddy's shop. I'm trying to get them for $3 a piece." I said, "Hey, me, right here." Hey, right? Never seen them before. Never seen them, and like, there's only like I think like 500 in existence, or not even.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But I was just like, I mean, I got to get those for $3. I never even seen them.
Yeah.
And I thought I saw all of these, but Key Collector doesn't have all of them.
No.
So that's what's really wild. So
Does Cover Press?
I'm gonna have to step up your cartoon game.
Does Cover Price show them all?
What's up?
Does Cover Price show them all?
See, I don't have Cover Price. I got to get Cover Price. I know everyone. What? Everyone's like, "Oh, you want Cover Price?" Yeah, I got to get it. I know.
Oh no! We'll collab. It's ridiculous. It's like $5 a month or something like that for something what you're talking about. We'll collab. I'll help you out.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, yeah. Well, you'll see what I got a couple of them tonight.
Nice.
That's well, okay. Well, anyway, let me just show what I think everyone should have. First off, I think everyone should have the first appearance of Mother Teresa, the Marvel comic. Okay.
Yes, that's awesome. I've never seen that.
Okay, so I love weird first appearances in comic books, like actual comic books. Like it'll be like, oh no, she was in like Time magazine. Oh yeah, okay. Or people like, okay, well, this is a comic book, yo. This is Mother Teresa, yo. Marvel Comics
of Calcutta.
Yo, you should
That's
see.
awesome.
Yo, she beat some people up. No, I'm just kidding. No. She goes, what? It's almost like Berserk. You see the Keanu Reeves? No, I'm just kidding. No. So real quick, like I said, I like weird. So I like weird first appearances, like I said, right?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna show you a weird character. Like I like to collect, like I'd show like 15 of them, but I'm going to show one that's like super underrated. But the Griffin.
Oh, nice.
Like
nice
that like really don't like get love. Like Armadillo. Anyone know like the Armadillo? First appearance was in Captain America. You know what I mean? Like the Grizzly. That one of my favorites, Man Elephant, who fights She-Hulk, issue number 2. You know what I mean? So,
isn't that first Blue Beast?
This is first Griffin, and I think it's first Blue Beast, right? Is that when someone said that?
I think that's first Blue Beast as well.
I just know it's for my guy, the Griffin here.
That's an amazing book, man. That's awesome.
I know, I love it, right? I mean,
I would play a clip, but
Beast too, right? I mean, that's great, right?
No,
so
yeah,
like weird first appearances, but like I said, like super underrated, like villains are like the best. You know what I mean? Like I said, like Grizzly and like, oh god, who else is another weirdo? Well, like DC, like you got some other, just crazy weird characters, like
right.
I'm blanking, of course, now, but I only grabbed Griffin. But back to the Run. I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is your collection. You show it off.
Magazine, my new Mad magazine purchase over there. It's the Fonz, with a clown nose on.
I was gonna say, does he have a mustache?
He has a mustache.
That's hilarious.
I know, isn't that dope? So cool. All right, so back to the Run. So I'm going to show you issue number 1 real quick. I got to double that up, baby.
Yes! I love Bob's Burgers.
And it's in plastic. Like, this is my I got it. These are getting sent to get graded. And like, you know what I mean? I got a pile. These are sitting there waiting. But
those are awesome. Oh, my gosh. I love them.
Double Vision.
Is that the first appearance of Bob's Burgers in comics?
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
This is cover A, by the way. This is just cover A.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, there are multiple variants.
All right, real quick.
For some reason, when it was out, Cons wanted to do variants of it. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So that's like even limited to the limited print run that it already has. Like, all right, so I'm going to show you another one real quick, one of my other favorites. This is a variant for issue number 1. But I love my girl Tina.
Yes, on the zombie corn. Yeah.
I mean, she's even over here. You see her over here?
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out my man, Freaky Louie. Yeah, how great is that, huh?
That's awesome.
But this is one of the variants.
I think there's a fried pie of either
Oh, geez.
the first or the second series.
Yeah, I think it's volume 2.
Is it volume 2?
Yeah, but here I'm going to show you this one though. Okay, so so when I started collecting Bob's Burgers, my God, what up, man? What's up, everybody in the chat? How you doing, everyone?
I was gonna say we gotta say hello to the chat. I want you to get through your run though, but we gotta say hello to everybody in the chat.
It's okay. This is the end of the run anyway. I'm just showing another issue number 1. It's all right.
No, go ahead, show it.
So many variants.
Go ahead and show it.
Oh, okay. So this one is a Baltimore Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people may have seen this, but there's a guy in line who is dressed like Tina, who looks like me. I mean, what?
That's pretty funny.
It's literally that's me as Tina. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, but you've lost a lot of weight though. Come on now.
Well,
You've lost a lot of weight now.
I was 425 pounds.
Woo!
But yeah. So anyway, so Bob's Burgers, like I said, has so many freaking variants. But I'm literally trying to collect them all. So, but anyway, so that's Bob's Burgers, but that's basically the only run that I'm trying to complete.
And you want both volumes of that?
Oh yeah, I already got volume 1. Volume 1's done.
Okay, and all the variants too.
Even all the variants 1.
Nice.
Volume 2, the print run for it is so freaking. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, we're talking about thousands. Like, so, but I just went to Jersey and I just got some. Like when I was there, I grabbed a couple that I haven't seen or that I have in like my eBay cart. Because I'd rather get them in the wild. You know what I mean? So, but. Hey, what up, Bonjour? What's up, Christina? Hey, everyone. Phil, what up, y'all? Everyone. Thank you all so much. Let's say how to chat, because I'm done with the Bob's Burgers. Say everyone to the chat. Okay. So I haven't been on a live in a while. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Your guy, Comics by the May, Matt is in the house. What's going on, Matt? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us this evening. He says, for my man Rosko and them for 22 and his laugh. That laugh needs to be bottled and sold.
I love it.
Cody with Where'd You Get That in the house. What's going on, Cody? Horace Comics says good evening. What's going on, Horace? Appreciate you coming out. Bleecker Street Comics in the house as well. Evening nerds. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming. Otaku Mike is in the house. Hey y'all, how's it? Hey, how is everyone? What's going on, man? Thank you for coming out. Kenneth Bird, of course, in the house. What's going on, Kenneth? Matt was saying yes to the Beast, the Griffin book that you had up there. That's when that comic rolled in, as well as Otaku Mike. I wasn't expecting that comic. JD,
was that the Mother Teresa?
Oh no, that was the Mother Teresa. Yes, no, you're right. I forgot about. Yes, that's.
Come on, can't forget her.
That is it. That was it. Yes.
Don't forget. By Marvel.
By Marvel. That's so funny. JD Raging Cajun Comics in the house says Yo 22 and Rosko and everyone's going on. JD, appreciate you coming out. Bleecker Street throwing out another one. Ambush Bug, let's go. Yeah, that's the new one.
There you go. Right? I mean,
have you
these weird off the wall, just goofy characters? You know what I mean? Like characters no one. I mean, I love them.
Right.
I mean, but like I said, I got like so many. But I wanted to bring. I thought Griffin was cool cover. So, but I could have brought 14.
Have you looked into the Nova series? Because there's a lot in there.
Oh, you mean which one? Are you talking about like the Annie Granov covers?
No. Like the first volume of Nova.
Oh, you mean like Richard?
Yeah, Richard Rider. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I got to look into that.
Yeah, I think like issue 2. Like there's a few first like weird obscure villains that are in that run.
I got to check that out.
That whenever
Taserface is in Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I mean? There's some like weird. I just remembered that too, but yeah, I'll have to check that out. Like,
yeah,
has some weird ones too. You know, I mean,
Yes.
I love it. Love it.
Christina Payne is in the house as well. What's going on, Christina? Thanks for coming out.
What up, Christina?
Let's see. Everybody saying hello to everybody, being friendly. Your guy, Phil's Treehouse, in there. Welcome to Costco. I love you. What is going on, Phil? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Fellow statesman, bottom tier collector, hanging out with us this evening. Here, got caught up in the Comic Lounge chat. What's going on, man? Christina Payne says, remember to Tina dance from Bob's Burgers and hit the thumbs up. Nice.
I can't do it. So I did it earlier. If you saw me come out, I was doing one of those moves.
Maybe I can show it.
Oh, there it is. Woo! Man. Oh, man, I was looking snazzy, too.
Right?
I had to change real quick. I had to put on the merch.
Yes.
This is just a prototype, but keep an eye out for the new Rosko shirt that's about to drop.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Do you do that through Teespring, or what do you do that through?
No, I actually I used to work for a print shop down when I was living in Florida, and I don't work anymore. But they're awesome, amazing people over there, and did a good deal with them. And I mean, to be honest with you, it's like cheaper to what I'm doing with them. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So it's like because I went online and like literally I was like paying like I think $200 more, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Because I'm sending it out myself.
Okay.
Like so, but I'm just it's a trial thing. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I wanted to get ones for my family, and my friends and stuff too. So that's why I'm getting them, and then I'm just because basically community members mostly have hit me up and were asking me about it. So
got you.
But
okay,
keep an eye out within the next like month. I just like they're doing the artwork on it, and yeah,
awesome. Okay, so they'll just be able to hit you up through IG and be able to like put in requests or orders or whatever.
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, that works out great because I've got your YouTube channel down below in the description. I've got your IG in the description as well. So fantastic. They can go through there and hit you up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just keep an eye out on my IG page because I'll post up another picture. I posted one before, but like I said, it was a prototype, and I was like, I wasn't like 100%.
Yeah.
So I had a couple of changes, and like I didn't have like my tag on there, Geek Out with Rosko. So So I did some stuff, So like I said, just keep an eye out. But if you're interested, if not, I completely just follow me anyway. Look out for my artwork.
Yes, awesome. Bottom tier says I don't do variants, but the cartoon and nostalgia titles like that get me bad.
So you're BTC, get ready, bro, because I'm ending the night with nostalgia.
Yo, I think he was trying to do like a full, like how you're doing with Bob's Burgers. I think he was trying to do that with like the new Street Sharks that was coming out, if I remember right.
Okay. Yo, BTC, my homeboy went to San Diego Comic. Shout out Paul from the 619. Yo, Paul.
Yes.
My guy, yo. He went to San Diego Comic Con, met the writer, and he got me the ash can, and it's signed by the writer.
Wow.
Oh, dude, isn't he such a good dude? I was like, damn, that's so awesome. So yeah, I'm excited for that actually, and also on Wednesday, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. If anyone, I'm going deep here with cartoons, but it actually was a comic book. But if anyone remembers, that just came out Wednesday. So keep an eye. Juan Guion, is that how you say his name? He did the Jurassic World or the Jurassic League.
Okay. Yeah.
Juan Guion, right? I feel like I'm messing up his name. I feel bad.
We're just going to stick with that. Say it with confidence, and it's right.
Juan Guion. Look out the border, Juan Guion. No. Sound like Puss in Boots and shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That just came out. It's at my shop, ABX. Shout out Augusta Book Exchange. They're holding it for me, so I'm gonna go pick it up Saturday, which is badass Hatman Day. If anyone doesn't know, check it out.
Awesome.
Check out your local library. If you can't afford a book, it's for free. You can read it there. Yo, I'm just doing shout-outs for everyone. Yo, give my man 22 his votes for the Comic Book Community Awards. I'm just the hype man, yo. I've been on a YouTube live in so long.
We gotta get you out more.
Yeah, tell me about it. These damn Bob Burgers variants.
Immortal Biggie Shack in the house. He says, "Hey dudes in dudettes, what's going on, Biggie? Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you." Matt says, "Rumor has it Rosko converted to full truffle pig to find that Mother Teresa comic."
Yo, no doubt. Yo, Matt used to be the truffle pig when we'd go out, dude. Yo, he'd be down underneath. Like, I got a video, man. I got a couple videos in, but Digger Jim, hey, what's up, man?
Iron Brethren Digger Jim is in the house as well. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Man, the chat is still going. Who is this guy? Who's this Rosko guy?
I don't know.
Bottom tier says, "Yeah, Street Sharks, Beavis and Butthead, Ren, Stimpy, Space Ghost. I do that. Nice."
Oh, get ready, bro. I got
Messa.
Yeah,
Digger Jim,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Space Ghost and Herculoids for life.
Dude, are you liking the new Herculoids, by the way, Digger Jim? You digging that? And the new Space Ghost, so I can't front. That's dope. And the Matina covers, fire. But Herculoids, I didn't read it. I used to like it, but I mean, I didn't give it a chance. Just too many things to read.
Yeah.
Too many.
So what is it about Bob's Burgers?
What?
So what is it about Bob's Burgers? Why are you wanting the full run of that? You're not a run collector, so why Bob's Burgers?
I've gravitated to that cartoon like heavily, and so the writing on the show and stuff was really good. So it inspired me to try out the book.
Yeah.
They also have they used to do free comic book day books of it too.
Yeah.
If anyone knows anything about that, there's some dope ones. But yeah, no, I just gravitated it. So I don't know, like, you know, like I really like Family Guy. I mean, I have Simpsons books too. Like, don't get me going. Like, I got a whole bunch of those, but I'm not doing the whole run. You know, like Comic Book Guy is one of my favorites and stuff. But anyway, but I don't know, something about Bob's Burgers just really got me. I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh, they did a comic book, and I was like, well, I got to check it out. So I checked it out. I got hooked. Then I noticed there was a lot more, because there was like after you do the first volume, you're like, oh, okay, that's it. That's cool. That was cute, you know. Then you find out it's like there's a whole second volume, and I'm like, whoa, shoot. So yeah. So then you get kind of hooked, because then it's like, even though some of the artwork on some of the covers like does not really appeal to me at all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, there are a couple artists where I just go, I'm like, man, that's a miss, you know. And I just go, oh man, how did this make it through? Yeah. And then there's 5 other variants for it that are like, you know, that are freaking awesome. So it's like, shoot. So then it's like, I got to get all, and then I was like, well, I might as well get that other one to be with his friends and family. So I don't know. So I that's it though. I shouldn't say I don't have runs. I mean, like, you know, like short series, you know, like Darkwing. Of course, I got Darkwing Duck, you know, 1 through 4. I mean, that's easy. But in 2010, 2011, was a Boom did Darkwing Duck.
Yeah. And
talk about a low print run. You know what I mean?
Oh, and really?
It's like, there's also like, one of them is like the first appearance of like Nega Duck, you know, like the opposite of, you know, Darkwing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, one of those, dude, goes for like, you know, decent, you know, like, you know, where it's not, you're not going to find it in a dollar bin is what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you might, who knows? I found some wild stuff in dollar bins, but yeah, no, but yeah, some, you know, but I mean, it's funny because I'm like, I've gotten a couple of those, and through those I've gotten like others with it. So I'm like, I almost have the full run of the boom of Darkwing Duck now. So
Nice.
I mean, it's not like I don't plan to, but some of the covers, like, because I'm a cover lover too, but nostalgia is probably like literally 70% of my collection is probably nostalgia related, like in some way, because and that's what I mean, like even into modern, like the Darkwing Duck, like you have Darkwing Duck from like I even have the first Darkwing, which is a Disney adventure book that
Yeah.
on the cover. And you remember those little books?
I do. Yeah, I remember getting
I
those.
used
Yeah.
to get it at my ShopRite. They used to have it right at the grocery store, right up front,
Yep.
right there next to like all the magazines and stuff. And I'd be like, Mom, can I get that? And be like, no, I'm just kidding. And I'd be like, and then she'd be like, all right, and then I'd be like, oh man, can I get a candy bar too? And then that's why I'm fat. No, but no, but I just recently got that with the Disney Adventure one with the first Darkwing, so that was pretty cool.
Nice.
It's pretty affordable too, which I mean, there's ones out there that are not affordable, like where it's like, what, but anyway, yeah. So, but Bob's Burgers, I don't know. It just kind of just intrigued me to just go and get that because like it's also it's like such a low print run too. So it's like a major challenge, like because I'm trying, like I'm really like a lot of them I'm getting in the wild, and that is what's crazy because like I said, such a short print run, and then when I just recently went to New Jersey, I just recently got some, and I was like, man, these are great. Like one of them is Tina as King Kong fighting off planes. You know what I mean? Like it's not like so. But I didn't bring that one because hey, there you go.
Yeah, bottom tier. I got the first cameo Bishop in a dollar bin, $25 Death Metal 1, Doug Mankey Cup variant in a dollar bin. Probably my biggest pulls. Nice.
Man, nice. I got a first appearance of Lobo for $3 in a card shop.
Wow. And you're talking to bottom tier, who's like the biggest Lobo fan that I know of. That's awesome. That's crazy.
I should have brought my Lobo out. I have first appearance Lobo 9.4 signed by Giffen.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it's funny because I'm realizing I have a lot more signatures in my collection. Like when I'm going to show you books and stuff. So,
got his for $5. Impressive.
Yeah, that's what's up. You should, I'll show you backstage one purchase that I just got for $10, and it's like a triple-digit book that I literally was like, "What the heck?" Anyway,
nice.
Yeah, I love like flea markets, yard sales, garage sales. It's incredible what you find. But anyway,
yes.
And I do have the full run of this.
Strange Academy, yes.
But I am so this is leading into I am a reader as well.
Okay.
I do enjoy to read a lot of my books. I read a lot more indie titles though. But this is something I read, Strange Academy. This is by one of my favorite artists. But he's become one of I loved him as an artist, but I'm becoming more in love with him. This is weird to say. I'm liking him a lot more as a writer.
Okay.
His writing is like him being a writer is just fantastic. A lot of his stuff is phenomenal. But I enjoyed Strange Academy so much. But it's signed by Scotty.
Signature, yes.
Yeah. So, but oh, man, Strange Academy was the second volume though, First Class or Final. I'm sorry, Final. Final.
Oh, Final exam.
Final exam. Yeah. Sorry, I blanked. But that was okay. It was all right. Then they did a one shot with was it Moon Knight? Something like that. Moon Knight, Miles. I think they did a one shot. But anyway, the first volume though was phenomenal. I really think they should do something with this. I mean, if no one's read it and if you're interested, if you like Harry Potter, And if you like the X-Men, just imagine those two came together and made a baby. Basically, is what I mean, it's like what I kind of would try to explain it to someone, you know. But it's so dope. It's such a dope book. But
That was
anyway,
one
you
of
enjoyed
the.
this one, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying you enjoyed this, though. You loved it.
I have not read it. I've heard nothing but good things about it, though. So, I will say that Strange Academy was one of like 3 things that came out that Disney put on the back burner. Like they were actively developing a Strange Academy thing, and it was one, and they put it on the back burner because of all the stuff that was going on.
Oh, that's upsetting.
It's upsetting, but it's promising too. That like it was in the same category as Nova. So, like, they were looking to develop something with Nova, Strange Academy, and then a TV show called Terror Inc. Those are the 3 things that they came out and said they put on the back burner.
No way they're doing Terror Inc.
That's now if they're going to use it just as name, but like I don't know. I've been collecting that volume as well.
Oh, okay. So you do. It's a lot of people don't know Terror Inc. That's another like that's like saying I like Ragman from DC. You know what I mean? Like, people are like, huh? Who the hell? Yeah. Wait, who are these people? Probably people are watching like, who the hell are these characters? What does Dope say? Read your books or read your comics. You know?
Right. But
That's anyway, funny. So yeah, but again, reading books. Here's another one. I have the whole run of this because I read it. But Stray Dogs.
Oh, nice.
But I also like the It. You know, the Pennywise. It. You know.
Yeah, the homage. That's freaking awesome.
Signed by Trish.
That's
Met her.
Nice
she is dope. But yeah, I thought this was cool. Another cool book I very much enjoyed. It's the perspective of these dogs of a serial killer.
Yeah.
Did you read this?
I know it's on my list to read as well. I think I started reading it. I have issue 1 and I started reading it.
All right, everyone. Well, it's great. I'm glad I had a great time tonight. So
apparently I have to go stop this and go read stuff now.
You need to go to your damn library. No, just kidding.
I've got it in my hand. I've got it in my tablet. Are you kidding me?
Oh, but dude,
that's funny.
I love Stray Dogs. It's an easy read though, too, bro. But just to give you a heads up, do you own a dog?
Oh yeah, I have 3.
All right, so just have like tissues next to you when you read this number 3.
Issue number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Tearjerker.
But anyway, dope though. I mean, like I said, it's like Feral's out right now, and I'm enjoying that too.
Yeah.
But Stray Dogs is what started it for. You know, like that's why. But look, see, like, but like I said, I read, and I guess it's a lot more modern. I guess is what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Because basically, if anyone doesn't know, I was out of the game for like over 15 years. And came into it like basically blind. You know what I mean? Like coming into a whole new world, like grading your books. What is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's funny. Like but the next book here that I have is not the book that I saw. That would have been a good idea, but it's from the same series. Because so I was with my ex-wife, and we were at Universal. And like at the Terminator, there's like a little mini comic book area over there.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, I'm gonna check them out. I haven't checked out a book in like a while, you know. I went to a con, and it was the last thing I really did was in 2003. And now, mind you, this is 2017, 2018. And I saw this, and I said, "What? These two got together and made a comic book?" And it was Batman and Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And I flipped out, and it basically just turned me right back in to being a comic book collector. Thanks a lot, James Tiny and Fourth Man, jerk. No, he's phenomenal. James the Fourth. I mean, I love a lot of his books, but this is what got me though. But just to give you a heads up, I don't know if anyone notices, but this is a special. This is a Dynamic Forces.
Oh, nice.
It's a special book, and it is by Mr. Neil Adams.
Oh, sweet. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's let's see here. Uh, only 2,500 copies.
Wow.
Yep. But yeah, Neil Adams. But I was like,
That's awesome.
this is not the book I saw, but I think it was like the third print or the fourth print of it. Because it was like half black and white, half color, like the cover but it was the cover A. But I bought it immediately, and I was like, let's go, and that was it. That took me. But I saw this. I saw this at a shop, and I was like, yo, what? Neil Adams did a freaking cover to that or for that book, so I grabbed that. But again, I definitely I'm a cover lover, so you will see some very cool, well, I think very cool variants.
There's like 4 volumes of like Batman TMNT, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's volume 1 though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got them all.
Okay.
That's another couple runs. What the hell, man? I guess I do collect runs. Damn.
Well, it sounds like you collect like mini-series more or less. Like
I do.
Do you prefer something to have a beginning and an end, and like that's just where it is?
Yeah. Oh shoot! I forgot a book. I just remembered it, but it's all right. Another book that I read because, like I said, I'm a reader. Middle West, again, Scotty Young.
Okay.
But Middle West, oh, goodness, what a phenomenal story about a son and father. And the son runs away, and the father is trying to find him. But the thing is that the father is abusive, and he's this, like, as you can see, he's this monster. So he's like this big monster storm creature that tears up towns trying to find his son. So it gets real, is all I'm going to say. It's like, you know what I mean? But it's like between a father and son, like, who don't have a good relationship and runs away from, like, it's wild. I'm just going to tell you. Called Middle West, another mini series. But absolutely love this. Just saw Scotty, and he signed it for me recently, so that was really cool. Shout out to Nick's Kicks, my guy.
Oh yes.
He sent me this guy, so I think we did a trade. But if not, I think he sent it to me because he's just an awesome guy. But yeah. But Middle West. Oh, gosh, what a cool story! If you like reading books, and like if you like reading comic books, no, if you like reading independent stuff. Like I said, I'm more of like the independent reader where I like superheroes, and don't get me wrong, superheroes and stuff are cool. Certain stories, certain arcs and stuff. Don't get me wrong, like Immortal Hulk, I really enjoyed that, But for some reason, independent stuff just, I don't know, speaks to me a little bit more because I guess it's like the freedom of the writing with independent work. You know what I mean? Like, I guess like, when you work for DC or you work for Marvel, I guess, they put, kind of restrictions, they give you they give you some leeway, but I think they stop you like, okay, where these books are people writing their actual feelings, their thoughts, or what's really going on, or how they, how they deal in life, or what they're dealing with, or what monsters they have to deal with. And This is what they see, but it's really just his father just being crazy. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But I don't know. I love independent stuff. Like, I have a bunch of independent stuff. So, man, I have a lot of lots. Yeah. But like Kickstarters and stuff, a lot of those are dope, man. Some of those are freaking wild. Some of the cool stuff out there. So, but anyway, but Middle West, if you want to check it out, if you have a tough relationship with your father, this book is really going to hit you. Is all I'm going to say. So,
wow.
Great book though, great read.
Okay, so let me ask you this: you were just saying that, like, you got a lot of signed books, which means I would think you have had a lot of interaction with a lot of these creators, especially artists.
Oh yeah.
So, what is your like most favorite interaction you've had with an artist?
My favorite interaction with an artist. All right. Did we plan this? This is wild. Is Comics by the Bay still here in the chat? Because again, it's got to go to my guy Scotty.
Nice.
So in 2003, like I said, was the last time I went to a con, and it was Wizard World in Philadelphia, and and Scotty Young just started doing the Human Torch. He was really like nobody, kind of. You know, I mean, I shouldn't say nobody, but you know what I mean, like nobody. You know, like compare, like, you know, he's not John Romita Jr. up there. You know what I mean, like all these other guys. You know, like he's over off to the side and he has no one there. But I saw him and I was like, oh man, this guy's pretty dope. And I wanted him to sign something, and I was like, I got to check this out. So he was like, hey, I'm doing a book, to, Human Torch. You should check it out. He goes, I got a couple issues there. I was like, okay, cool. I'll buy one. Yeah. And I liked this cover. I thought that was really cool.
That is cool.
Human Torch, right? But this is his signature back in 2003.
Oh, okay. I see the Scotty now. That's cool.
Right? Okay. So I haven't been to a con, like I said, since 2003, and the first time I went was 2000. When did we go, Matt? Was it 2018 to Heroes?
Matt. Calling
No,
Matt.
no, it had to be 2020. It was after, it was, oh my gosh, 2023? Yeah, 20 years. That's right. Because he says 20 years later, duh. Okay, so 2023.
Wow.
So he signed it, and I was like, can you like put something on there? Like, you know, and he goes, all right. And he goes, 20 years later. And I was like, that's dope. I was like, that's cool with me. But okay, so what happened was, when I brought this book, I was talking to the person who handles everything.
Yeah.
And so she's awesome, by the way. And she's like, oh man, I've never seen that. Who signed this? And I was like, oh, that's Scotty. Now, mind you, Matt, Comics by the Bay, has snuck past me to go up to Scotty to get him whatever, to get his thing signed, right?
Yeah.
So, and I didn't realize it. So I'm talking to her, and then she's like, oh, I love that cover. And she's looking at the cover and stuff. And she's like, what do you want then? And I was like, well, I want him to sign it again. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we can do that. I was like, yeah. And then I told her, I met him in 2003, blah, 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 you know. And she's like, oh, that'd be great. Okay, cool. Right. So then I'm walking over there, and she's like, okay, this is the next guy. And he goes, yeah. He goes, hold on. He goes, Rosko, my man. And I literally, like, I was just like, well, like, this is my first time meeting him again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so, but Matt was like, yo, it'd be great if you just remembered him from 20 years ago. Like, so, because I'm talking to, like, mind you, I'm in the line with like Pocan Joe, aggressively relaxing. Gosh, who else was there? Well, Matt, you know, of course, Comics by the Bay, and but like we're talking about, I was like, and they're like, yo, imagine if he remembered you like after 20. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? So, and then that's what they led up with, and so I literally was like, I'm like, what? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, I didn't even go by Rosko then, like, I'm like, so they're all behind me cracking up, dude. And then I lost it, they all start laughing at me, dude. It was awesome. So the meeting Scotty Young again 20 years later,
Yeah.
and him just being so cool, like, messing around with me, and the guys, dude, was amazing.
That's awesome.
And then I got to chalk it up to I have another book in here that I'm going to show that's in my nostalgia area. With another interaction that I got to tell you about too. So, but that's one of them. But number 2 is right there, and number 3 is Joe Jusko.
Okay.
Joe Jusko is a great man, very nice human being, just a sweetheart of a man. And when I met him, he lost his voice. So he couldn't really talk, and they didn't want him to talk to anyone because they wanted him to, just like, okay, just save your voice, right? Well, I got my Super Pro autographed by him.
Okay.
And but the thing is if anyone knows, it's not the comic book that is like the first Super Pro. There is a Super Bowl special edition, like it's almost like a trade paperback kind of book, and that is like
Oh,
the first one. So shout out. I know my guy Bearded Comic Bro knows, but but yeah, that's the first one. And he literally goes, he's like, hey, and the person's like, hey, no, don't say. And he's like, thank you for bringing this one. And I was like, yeah. He goes, I love this one. I love seeing that. And I was like, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And he goes, thank you so much. And I was just like, I literally was like, I was in line and he had said nothing to no one.
yeah.
Like, so that's why I literally was just like,
That's so cool.
dude, it was so neat. Like I said, I was like, the person was like, no, don't say. And he's just like, he's like, thank you for bringing this one. Like, because there's a comic book one that's,
Right.
and don't get me wrong, I got 2 of those as well. But, but that is the one I was like, and it's, bro, it is in one, it could be like a 9.6, possibly a 9.8 candidate. It's such a beautiful condition book.
Wow.
And I got it signed and like, so I didn't bring that with me. Of course, I'm talking about it, but anyway, so yeah, but that's number 3. My number 2 is coming up. I'm going to show that later. So, but I like that question. That's awesome, bro.
Wait, 1 second. 1 second before we get going again. We got some people that came in. We got Bryant with I Have Comic Issues saying hello to everyone. What's going on, Bryant? Thanks for coming out. Cali Comics in the house says what's going on, or says hello humans.
Oh, humans.
There's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches. And then Black Spiders is in the house. What's going on, Black Spiders? Appreciate you coming out. One more question before we get back to your books.
Absolutely.
Worst interaction with a creator, or do you have one?
I don't really think I've had that.
Okay.
Let's think real quick. See, if I can't think, then I don't think I have one.
I was gonna say, like hopefully you haven't, but like some people have one. It's like, oh, this guy, he's terrible, like that kind of thing. So,
I mean, me, I just always, I try to find the silver lining in everything. So,
got you.
Someone's like, yeah, give me your. Oh, well, I mean, Art Adams is, a grumpy old man, but I respect and love his artwork so much that he could punch me in the face and be like, hey, I love you, man. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I grew up looking at it. You know what I mean? His books were, I mean, it's nuts, so, but no, like he literally was like, some people in line were like, hey, how much is this? And I get this. And he goes, it's like, you pay me anything, I'll sign whatever you want me to sign. All right. I'm like, all right, well, but, I mean, he's grumpy and like, and he is not he can tell he's not really a fan of taking pictures, by the way. I took a selfie with him. Dude, I should put it up. And he's just looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And then me, I'm making one of my stupid, goofy ass face. I'm like, hey, and he's like, the fuck's wrong with that guy? Oh God. And then Still 35 Cent, right?
Yeah.
He was at Heroes, and he got a commission by Art Adams, which is dope. But and I was like, "Hey, you want me to take a picture while he's at the booth, right?" And he was like, you could tell he was like, he saw me gonna take a picture, and he's just like, whatever, right? And he's like, yeah, all right, it's so. I'm just like, man, he does not care about nothing. But I don't care. I love his artwork. Whatever.
Well, at least he's not a dick. So, I mean, that makes a difference.
There's been so many freaking, like, creators are just great. You know what I mean? Like, David Finch was such a nice dude. And then, Jimmy Palmiotti.
Yeah.
He's a cool freaking dude. He's such a nice guy. I mean, he's always with Amanda Connor. She's great. You know what I mean? There's so many cool people, creators. You know what I mean? It's just like the list goes on and on. But I really haven't had any bad stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've had anyone like, hey, get out of my face, you jerk. I'm like, oh, what? I'm trying to pay for my draft. No, I've had nothing like that. So,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, last book that I'm going to put up that now this is I don't have the full run of this, but I mean I have the full I have the first 20 something issues though. But anyway, well, maybe the first 30. Damn. Anyway, but something is killing the children.
Oh, nice.
This is the sixth printing. I really like the series, but when I saw this cover, I went, "Yo, I have to have the bloody footprints in the snow,
Yeah.
with the hat, with the machete,
Mm-hmm.
bro." I'm telling you, this was such a dope. But it's like the sixth printing, I think, yeah. And it's a pretty expensive book. When I got it, it was not.
I was
So
gonna say I've never seen that cover before. I can imagine that one being like a more expensive one because I don't think I've ever seen that cover before.
bro, this cover is fire, dude.
It
I
is.
love it. It's so simple, you know what I mean? But speaks
Yeah.
volumes, you know what I mean? So like I said, I think I got it for I think it was like $15. And I was like, at that time, I was like, man, I don't spend that bucks. I was like, $15. Man, but I really like that variant. I'm like, you know what? I'll get it, you know? And now, mind you, that was like 15 with shipping, you know, like that, like, you know, so I'm like, that's a lot because I didn't spend a lot on books for a while. And then I bought some books and I was like, well, you know, I'm going to get a couple that I want. But I try to do dollar bin diving and flea markets and stuff. But anyway, but yeah, so now this goes for like triple digits, man. It's nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, and then it like
Wow.
rated like a 9.8. I think I saw it for like $500 or something crazy. I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
it's unreal. But anyway, love this cover. Such a fire cover. But that's the last one. I haven't read it, to be honest with you. Kind of fell off. So I got to get back into it. You know, House of
Hmm.
Slaughter kind of sidetracked me, and then I kind of fell off because I was like, House of Slaughter was all right. So then I kind of stopped both, and it kind of stinks. I need to get back on the Something's Killing the Children train.
Well, they took a little hiatus too, didn't they?
What's up?
I said they took a little hiatus though too, or something like that, didn't they?
Yeah, because well, it was supposed to like end. I think at like
Oh.
16. I think like 15 or 16 was supposed to be it, and then it ended up just blowing up. So they were like, we're just gonna continue it. So it's like on 38. I'm making up numbers.
30 say.
38.
30 say.
Something. 30 something. So, but anyway, but yeah, I'm a cover lover, like I said, you know. So leading into that, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite covers here. I grew
Yes.
up a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan,
Yes.
and this Roth Grassetti Green Ranger, which I'm so upset. Like I
Right.
wanted to meet Jason so bad. Um, Jason David Frank. I wanted to meet him so he could sign this. That was going to be that was going to be it. Like, and I was going to the con like a couple weeks after it happened, you know, because I was like, oh, I'm going to go finally meet him. It's going in my box, you know. I'm like, hey,
Dang.
PSA here. Mental health is a very serious issue, not just with women, as some men think men can't handle it or don't really have it, but it's true. It's with all human beings. So to be honest with you, please take care of yourself. Okay. So again, you know, lost out on such a great guy here. So again, please, if you ever need to reach out, please reach out to that friend. You know, they're going to be there for you. That family member is going to be there for you. So please just make sure, you know, you're never alone. We're always here too. This comic book community, let me tell you, there is I guarantee you, there is someone you can reach out to and they're going to talk to you 1,000,000%. So
Yeah.
again, oh, please don't do things alone if it's too difficult, you know? So, but anyway, sorry, I just had to say that. So,
No, this is your show.
oh, all right. Hey, no. Cleans things up a bit here. No. But But anyway, but I am a cover lover, so I
I love all
I've
the
never
villains in
really
the
read the Power
background.
Ranger books. Did you read the Power Ranger books?
No, I just love the covers of them. Like a lot of them. The TMNT ones, like I have several of those where like the TMNTs are holding the helmets.
Oh,
I've got a
you didn't.
David
Well, see, I
Franklin.
read that one. Now, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't read them all. Yeah, but like this is like the shattered something or fallen something. I don't know. But yeah, but you collect. I have some of those too, though. Like the TMNT Power Rangers, the crossovers.
Hmm.
They're on what, two now or three?
Yeah, I think it's three.
Wow, unreal, popular. But
Right.
anyway, so this was a Comic Tom exclusive too.
Yeah, I love the villains in the background. Like I think that's freaking awesome. The putties down there below, and then
Goldar,
yeah, Zed,
Zed,
Rita.
Rita, cool stuff.
Yes.
And then there's just more. Oh no, that's what's that skull dude?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm Skullhead. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, everyone, Skull Dome. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the putties. Yeah, I know. Isn't this is dope though, bro?
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's freaking
So,
fantastic.
that was that's when I got the Comic Tom box. Like some of those were dope. I mean, his variants.
Right.
So yeah. Um,
We got a
here
question
is
from Otaku Mike. He says, "Do you have the Usagi Yojimbo Mighty Morphin Power Ranger crossover?"
no, I do not.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Is it Stan Sakai? Does he do the cover? Or I'm curious about that now.
We'll wait and we'll see.
I didn't even know Jimbo did a freaking Yosagi Jimbo. He's cool.
He's got a great name.
I know. I love to say it. It's fun. Uh, okay, here's another cover. Now, if you don't know me, like I said, if you don't know, I love Bob's Burgers, and if it's not Bob's Burgers, it's another TV show. And so I am a massive. Where's my guy?
Yeah.
Prison Mike. I got a Dundee over here. I have a Dwight Schrute bobblehead. Dude, I love The Office. Love it. So I had to get this. Well, to be honest with you, bro, this book is it's a replica, but it's like there's not like a lot of these made. And so like if you go online, like I was like, I'm not gonna buy that. It's stupid. It's like I think it was like anywhere between like $75 to $100 or something.
What?
Yeah, well, it's the real book. Like it's like a whole comic book,
Okay.
So, but it's from the show. Like there's an episode where Pam gives this. I don't know did you ever see The Office?
No.
What?
I know I'm striking out with you tonight here, Rosko. You got to quit asking me questions.
All right. Oh man.
I've seen it. I know who the characters are, but I could never get into it.
All right, great. Well, this is a great show. Okay, so there's an episode where Pam always gets like Jim from The Office, Jim Halpert,
Yeah.
always gives these extravagant gifts, like like very thoughtful, like something like if she was an artist, right? So something she drew like a really long time ago, he kept and framed and then gave, what I mean, like gave back to her, and stuff. And she's like,
Okay.
I can't believe you held on to that. You know what I mean? Like very sentimental type stuff. He's really good at. So she wanted to do something on the show to make, like to be like, I'm gonna get him back. Like, I'm going to make something. So she made him into a comic book, and it's called The Adventures of Jimmy Halpert. And he actually transforms into a bear. And so it's an actual book it's it's pretty ridiculous, but but it's great. It's actually pretty awesome. I'm surprised it's an actual book. Um, but yeah, okay. So what happened was is I went to this really small con. Like it was like the first time going back to cons. Like this was in 2023.
Okay.
Um, and this was called UltraCon, and it was in Florida, West Palm Beach, and it was like I the reason one main reason why I was going there, and we'll get to that. Um, there was a person there that I wanted to meet, and that was basically one of the only people I wanted to meet. And but just walking around, I saw this book sitting on a table like this, and that's pretty much all that was on there. And I was like, what? So Tone, the guy who wrote or made this entire book, Tone Rodriguez, who
Yeah.
was also on Stray Dogs and Feral, which was crazy because he was mentioning that, like he was telling me about a book that was coming out, and he's like, "Wait till you see it's about cats or something." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I can't say anything really." And I was just like, "Fuck this guy's not telling me this." But I was like, "I can't believe you're the person who made this." So this is all like in my head was just like, "You made this? Like what?" Right? But he was such a cool dude, and not too many people were like going to his booth. Like he just had a little table. Just but he just seems like he was just chilling, like, what's up? Like he was paid to be there. But it was, but I was like, I need that book in my life. But I got it autographed and stuff. So like, I paid about half, and I got the autograph, and I got to meet the guy and stuff. But still, I mean, it's still
That's
an
awesome.
expensive freaking book, even when the guy's just selling it there.
Wow. Hey, but still, like, I think you got a good experience with it. You got a good story. You got an autograph. Like, hey, you got your money's worth. I'll say that.
That's why I'm like, you know what? I got to meet the guy who created it. I was like,
Heck
that is
yeah.
so he told me the whole story about how his buddy was working on the show and they needed someone, and he was like, "Oh, my buddy's a cartoonist," and he's like, "He can make you a," and so I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I get," he's like, "All need people, and it's like, it's true. Like, I mean, you may know, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, I remember you used to do this. Hey, do you remember?" And you're like, "Yeah, well, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, let me get that for you right away. There you go." Like, but yeah,
Was that
I love this. So absolutely love this.
was that his first comic book?
This is all him. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yep, yeah. He does other stuff. Like I said, he's doing Feral with Trish Forsner and
Right.
Tony Fleece. Um, but this is the one he did everything. Like he did all of it. So yeah, isn't that dope?
Nice. That is
Yeah,
crazy. That's awesome.
yeah. And like I said, me being a huge Office fan and a comic book fan, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like that's what's crazy is that like there's an actual Office comic book that's real. So,
Right. Right.
so I almost have like I'm trying to get almost every prop from like I got the Dundee. I got a Dundee award right there. And
Yeah.
I got the Dwight bobblehead. Oh man, I got that kind of stuff. All right, going on to another TV show. I hope you watched this show, but I don't know if you did. But
The monsters.
I loved the Monsters. And look who it's signed by.
Who is
Butch
that?
Patrick, who played Eddie
Oh, nice.
with the COA, baby.
Nice.
You know what's crazy about this book? I
What
got
is
this
it?
on Whatnot, right?
Okay.
And the person like put it up, and no one. It was like they put it up for $10, right? And nobody went for it, right? And I was like, ah. And at the time, I'm just like, I like watching Whatnot. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm a weirdo, but I like to see like some people go and flip through like boxes. Like if they're doing $1 show or $2 show, it almost makes me feel like it's me at the. I don't know if it's weird, but it makes me feel like I'm at the LCS going through a box.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like therapeutic, like to me, to be honest with you. Like, because I could just chill, and the person can be like, "Is this one?" And then this one, and it's something I would do if I'm like chilling. Oh, I like that one, or like, you know what I mean? Like, so I literally am always like, it's like a kind of a therapeutic type thing. But anyway, they
ASMR.
put it up, I think, for $7, and I said, I got to get that.
Yeah.
So I ended up grabbing that.
Nice. Good pickup. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I love the Monsters. Um, Fun fact, I don't know if anyone knows, but Herman Munster, the actor, also played the judge on My Cousin Vinny. Fun fact for you.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but that's just fun. But anyway, I just brought that because I also like Herman's eyes back there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What'd you think of the
listen,
Rob Zombie
this and
version?
Adam's Family were like ones that I used to like watch growing up, and I think that's why I'm a big fan of Halloween. I think so.
Hmm. What'd you
But
think of the Rob Zombie version?
okay, I'm glad you asked me that because I really liked it, but the only thing that ruined it for me, and I say ruined in like a weird way because at the end of the film, did you see it?
I've not. No.
Okay. All right. So at the end of the film, like when it's the end and they're doing the credits, they reenact the intro of when he smashes through the door and everyone walks out,
Yeah.
um, and they switched it to black and white to do that. And
Hmm.
it looked phenomenal as black and white. And I wish they never would have showed me that because I said the whole thing should have been in black and white. I mean,
Uh.
I mean, it was like because I mean to me it was just a little too bright. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it was very bright. And I'm
Yeah.
just like I'm not. I don't like this whole like this is bright. You know what I mean? Like give me my black and white. Give me my Young Frankenstein. You know what I mean? Give me that black and white, that old school feel. Give me
Right.
that. Like so. But like I said, when they switched it to black and white at the end and did that, and I went, the characters looked so much more like the original,
Hmm.
turning them into black and white. I went, damn, Rob. I was like, so I called him up. I said, Rob.
So basically, that like hit all your nostalgia is what you're saying. Like you're a big nostalgia guy. Well, like we're seeing that, and like that hit all your nostalgia, didn't it?
Dude, yeah, and it was like I said, it was good. It was like I mean, as good as you can get with a Munsters film in this day and age.
Right.
Like I said, but if they would have made it black and white, I mean, lights out, it would have been like I probably would have been over the moon about it. I mean,
Wow.
because there were some goofy parts, but like I said, Herman was so green to me though too. Like, I
Hmm.
know it's weird to say, but it's just I just was. I kind of like how you said I'm nostalgic. So I mean, I guess that if like when it turned black and white, I went, why did they show me that? Like that was my first reaction because I mean how cool it was, but I just went, why did they have to show me that? Because I said that should have been the whole film,
you,
and then at the end turn it to color.
you know what you could do? Go back and watch it, but adjust the contrast on your TV.
Hey, there we go. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget.
Hey, we got a
I
comment
forget
from
to do it.
Otaku Mike. He says it's a one shot. Stan didn't write it; someone else did. He's talking about the Usagi Mighty Morphin Power
Yeah.
Ranger crossover. So there's that. We've got Cantonese Comic Kid says, "What's up, Roscoe? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out." Phil has a question for you. He says, "Are you watching The Paper?" And then we've also got Dale, my Iron Brethren, in the house. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Dale? Thanks for coming
Damn.
out.
I
But
love how
yeah, The
Dale.
Paper.
Yes, I am. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Creators of The Office, and it's literally like the same filming crew that is like they. It's okay. So it's really cool because the way it starts off. They go to the old building, and like, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but if you're not an Office fan and you haven't watched this yet, then there's something wrong with you. Anyway, I'm putting you on blast right now. No, but yeah, I think to be honest with you, it's like the same film and people, and they talk to it's someone in the building. I'm not going to tell you who, but it brings someone back, and then they go and they go to where they've been transferred to. Thank you, Dale. Love you too, brother. Um, and so now it's okay. So to be honest with you, it's a little dry at first, but it's just like The Office, the first season of The Office. I know a lot of people were not a fan of the first season of The Office, which, yes, it's dry because it's supposed to be like the British, the UK version, that dry humor. But the thing is that Office kind of broke out of that, you know, like it was like kind of, you know, and then they kind of it blew up into these characters and they kind of having more personality and people loved them, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's happening with the paper right now for me. At first it was kind of like, you know, they're trying to get their feet wet, you know, trying to, you know, but I loved it from the get-go, you know, so I'm digging it 100%. But yes, I'm watching the paper.
There you go.
Yes, that's my answer. Is yes, I am watching the paper. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. The black guy on there, man, he's hilarious. He's cracking me. He's like asleep, like at certain time, I love it because they'll like literally like something's happening and then they're cutting it to different people and they cut to him and he's just like asleep and I'm like hell no and I just lose it for some reason. It's so great. And then he'd be like, and then something happened. Like, who the hell is that? You know, like what? I'm like, yo, I'm enjoying it. Yes, very much so. But I love The Office, so I could be biased. You know, I love the writing of The Office. They're phenomenal. You know, they also did Parks and Recs, which I love that too. So
nice.
Did you see that at all?
Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to just stop asking you. All right, last question for you, 22. All right.
That's funny.
But all right, here we go. So there's a book that was sent to me. Shout out to Comic Issues, a buddy of mine. I didn't read it because I don't have issue number 1, but I have issue number 2. It's only 2 parts, but I don't know why I haven't bought 1. But number 2's cover. Oh, did you want to stop me for a second?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. All right, so issue number 2's cover. I'm so in love with this cover because it brings like one of my favorite action heroes. Not just one of my favorite action heroes, probably one of my favorite actors of all time. And some nostalgia from when I was a kid. And if anyone knows, it's Big Bird versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. What the hell is Count doing down there?
He's about to deadleg him.
Oh God! It's one of my favorite books in my collection. I am obsessed with this cover. It's so amazing. We got Kermit back there. Not Oscar.
That's
counting.
Pretty hilarious.
1 ball, 2 balls. Counting balls. There you go.
Rosko, I can tell you, I've never seen Sesame Street. Oh no, I'm just fucking with you now. Like,
dude, that was about to really hit me because I used to go to Sesame Place when I was a kid. I love Muppets.
I grew up watching the Muppets. Sesame Street, like I love all that. Jim Henson was one of my favorites growing up. Like he was one of my like heroes growing up. Yeah, like Jim Henson hits the spot.
You ever read his book? I love his book, man.
I've not read his book.
I know. I have to stop asking you questions.
You're more cultured than I am, apparently.
No, well, there's a book that he has out that it's a very small book, but it was a doodle book. It's a really cool book, especially for me being an artist. But it has hit right, it's like a short story of him and like what he would used to do. But a lot of it was like pictures of his doodles. Like he would be at like a restaurant or a diner and like grab a napkin and have like an idea and be like, and draw this like weird little, like the meeps, or you know what I mean? Like, or, he would come up with these creatures, these characters, Muppets. And so this book had a bunch of like these cocktail napkins and like ripped off pieces of paper that you can see ripped from something and just drew. And it's such a dope book. But I'm a huge love Jim Henson.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I used to go to Sesame Place when I was young. It's almost like, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's like Sesame Street, but like a Universal, or like kind of like, I shouldn't
Oh,
say
cool.
Universal, but it's like a water park, type of like thing, like an amusement park. There you go. It's an amusement park. It was called Sesame Place, and I used to go to that when I was a kid, and I was obsessed. You want to, this is weird. You ready for this? I wish I still had it. I used to have an autograph book, and I used to have like the character's autograph for me. Like, like I'd see like Ernie, and you're like, oh, rubber duck, yeah, I got rubber ducky. All right, let me sign it for you. And I'm like, but I mean, like, what? What am I having these random people and these, like I'm a kid, now I'm an adult, and it's just some guy named Ron, and he's like, oh, I gotta really Ernie now. How do you spell Ernie? I can't even spell it right. It's like EXPNGR. Yeah, that's Ernie. There you go. And I'm like, I can't read, so I'm like, oh, yeah, all right. Like little goofy ass Rosko running around. And then my parents probably were just like, oh yeah, that's great. They didn't even read it. They're just like, oh, that's great job. I'm thinking about that now. That's ridiculous. Oh
I mean, God. It's no different than like when I take my kids to Disney and this lady dressed up as Cinderella signs a book for my daughter, Cinderella.
Oh, they still do that stuff, huh?
Well, I don't know. The last time we went, you couldn't really get to anybody. But, years before that, yeah, they were doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's funny because I'm thinking of it now, and I'm just like, what was I doing? Some guy named Dave is in the friggin' Big Bird costume. Yeah, whatever, Big Bird. He spelled it like this, too. He spelled it like Big Bird.
I've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, too.
Dude, love Arnie. Arnie's my guy, man.
I guarantee you, though, you're going to say one movie, and I'm going to be like, no, I haven't seen that.
I don't even want to ask you.
My wife wants you to either ask me or me to ask you about Downton Abbey.
I've never seen that. No, I've never seen that. Sorry.
It should be called Rich People Tea is what it should be called. Is what is what I gather.
I no longer have a wedding ring anymore, so I bet you if I was married, I'd probably watch it. That's not on my list right now. But I'd rather watch Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Like I need to find that. But oh, dude, you can find it on eBay. You can find it's funny because I didn't know it existed, and then I saw it on eBay, and I went, oh, there's some copies on eBay. But then he sent it to me, and I was like, that's awesome.
Nice.
Have you seen Kindergarten Cop? Trash.
I think she's talking about my Downton Abbey.
Oh, okay.
My I think she's talking about that.
Can you do an impression of one of the characters?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, oh, absolutely. Here we go. Oh, young chap. Hello.
A spot of tea. Tea and crumpets.
I'll take 2 sugars. All righty, cheerio, mate.
Oh, about 3 or 4.
Dr. Von Hoot's gonna freaking kill it.
Yes, I have seen Kindergarten Cop.
That's my jam. I love Kindergarten Cop. Okay, good. You saw that one. I'm happy now.
I have seen that one.
You're just appeasing me. You're like, yeah, I see. That's one of my favorites.
Oh no, it's been a long time, and in fact, I saw it at I saw a DVD copy of it at the thrift store the other day, and I almost picked it up, and I was like, I don't enjoy this movie enough to watch it again, so I left it there.
But just when I thought we were good, you just picked my heart up and then threw it back down and stomped on it. Dude, I love Kindergarten Cop. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger movies in period, though. I mean, Junior is probably the lowest. That's probably one of the lowest of the movies that I could do without. But Twins, oh. Kindergarten Cop, but you didn't see Twins?
No, I haven't seen Twins. Bro, there's so many movies that I have not seen. I've thought about doing a video on it.
Do me a favor and go and rent. Actually, you can probably see Twins for free now. Yes, Dale, my guy. He's Arnold. Come on. He's the best. You know, come on. Let's go.
he's the best, yeah.
Dale, you want to do German accents, Dale? No.
I mean, I think he brought Sven out for a little bit when he was on here.
Oh man, love Sven.
Right?
He's great. He's a buddy of mine. All right, here we go. Let me get back here. Here we go. Do we have any other questions? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna jump you. Stranger danger. All right.
Phil got his sex doll from Kindergarten Cop. Boys have a penis and girls have a vagina.
There you go. I love it. I love it.
My kids do the Arnold growl every
day. No, Dad, no.
I was
27. Hell no. Oh, Phil. I love it. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Let me get back to this. All right. Variants. I love variants. Oh, okay. Cover lovers.
Yes. That's beautiful. I love that cover.
Oh, first off, I love her. Rogue. But I love this Rogue. But this negative space variant was fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really regret only getting one at the time because they were like $20 on this weird website. What was it called? I don't even know. It was such a weird thing that came out, and it was like, hey, only limited to 2,500 copies, and I was like, all right. So I just ordered one, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back. They were gone.
Yeah.
Gone. So I was like, man, I could have put two in the cart at the time. Probably could have gotten it, but yeah, but J. Scott Campbell negative space. It's not a John
Tyler Christopher.
John Tyler Christopher. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This is a J. Scott Campbell, and it has another
nice.
COA.
Nice. Yeah, that's an awesome book.
But I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
She almost looks like the Savage. Hey, no. Savage Rogue. Gotta love Savage Rogue. Oof. Okay, here we go. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like I said, I'm a cover lover. Now, I'm not a big. Well, I never really got into The Walking Dead. I know.
Okay.
I feel like I should have, and since it was a comic book, and also it's like horror, and I love all that, and I just never really got into it. And like all my friends had already watched it, so I didn't like. I was like, am I going to watch it alone? Nah, I'm not going to watch it alone. Right? Anyway. So then I ended up watching Game of Thrones instead. Anyway, but Simon Bisley, big, huge fan of him. He's got some wild Lobo stuff, but I love his turtle stuff. But he did this IDW convention edition of the Turtles.
Oh, cool.
And it's like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
She has the pizzas, and that's how she's,
That's awesome.
IDW. Yeah. Turtles, and it's issue number 45.
Well, and I like how he did the red bandanas too. Like,
yeah, right. Isn't that dope? Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, like his tongue out. But yeah, so big. I love Simon Bisley. All right, and I'm going to show you another Ninja Turtles variant. It is. I love the Universal Monster.
Oh, cool.
So when I saw that there was a cover It had the Universal monsters mixed with the turtles. I said, please, can I have one of those?
Yeah.
And they said, sure. And then look, it was a Halloween. It's got the pumpkins at the bottom and shit, dude.
Oh,
So
that's
dope.
fire.
Right?
Okay, so Raph is supposed to be Mummy. Donnie's supposed to be Dracula. Who's
Leo's a werewolf.
okay? And who's Mikey?
He's a Frankenstein.
Okay, okay.
He's square head and the bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, I know, with this, like, sorry.
No, you're good.
Leo's a werewolf. He's like got a flannel shirt on.
Got you.
His skin is just kind of gray, and it's just like you can just barely tell. But he's got fangs, like kind of like teeth, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of tough to see.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. But yeah. But anyway, I love this cover, so I had to have it in my collection. Like I said, I'm a big cover lover. This is so dope.
So okay, so now because we know you're a turtle fan, for sure. Who's your favorite turtle? Who was your favorite turtle as a kid, and who's your favorite turtle now as an adult?
Easily, Raphael was my favorite as a kid. I don't know why I was drawn to him. I wasn't even like a bad boy or nothing. Maybe that's the reason why I wanted to be. You know, like I was such a good kid. Like, hey, how you doing? You want to take the groceries from your car? So, but I guess I was always like, Raphael, he's a rude dude. I like that. I wish I could be like that. I don't know. But I just kind of gravitated to him. But recently, and it kind of sucks because that's the book I forgot to bring, or I shouldn't say forgot to bring, but forgot to take out, and it's the new Ninja Turtles series by Jason Aaron.
Yes,
phenomenal.
It's pretty awesome.
I love it. I think it's so great. But I love when Juan Ferreira took over the artwork. In issue number 6 or 7. But now they're leaving. Now that team is leaving, so I'm kind of pissed. Like they're switching the team up on me. I'm like, man, I'm loving Jason Aaron on it. I think he's great. But when I read that, I fell in love with Donnie.
Really?
Like Donnie's character. Yeah, like how Okay, so did you read this new series?
Yes. Well, I'm up to it might be issue 6 that I stopped at.
Okay, so did they capture Donnie?
Donnie, where I'm at right now, all the turtles have made it back to the city, and they're trying to regroup.
Oh, okay, all right. So Donnie has the rat.
The rat's now dead. Yes, yeah.
Okay, that's on him though. He's chilling with him, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I know he may seem nuts though, but for some reason, this story is making me just like love his character because everyone else seems like a dickhead. Like, no lie, everyone is a douchebag to one another, and he's the only one that's sane. Well, I shouldn't say sane. I mean, he's nuts. He's lost it. But at the same time, he's like still like cool and like, hey, we need to work together. And everyone's like, no, forget you. I'm doing this. No, I'm doing this. You shouldn't have left. And that's still a whole like, what the hell actually happened too? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. So. But anyway, but after reading that, I really like Donnie in that story. But overall, I mean, I've always loved Raphael. I mean, Leo has probably been the lowest of them for me, though, to be honest with you. It was probably Raphael, Michelangelo, Donnie, then Leo.
Yeah.
I always just thought Leo was just like I don't know, I know he was a leader, but I always felt like he was being too much to be the leader. Kind of like like Fred with Scooby-Doo. Like when you're like, Fred, shut up, man. You're not like the main dude. Shaggy's the guy, like Shaggy and Scooby, you know what I mean? Like, but he's the leader, and you're just like, all
Fred,
right,
sit your
whatever,
ass
man.
down. You're not him.
Yeah, that's what I always feel like. They always try too hard to be like, all right, I'm in charge here. And it's like, no, man, we came here to watch Scooby and Shaggy eat a bunch of weird ass food, run around crazily. Then you come back and you're like, oh, who is it? Yeah, that's all you do, Fred. No. What's up, gang? I'm back. I went down the street and I had a beer, but anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I always feel like that she was trying too hard, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Raphael has always been numero uno for me, no matter what.
Oh.
Even in the new movies too, the Michael Bay ones that a lot of people don't like. I did like the new movie though. Seth Rogen one.
Oh yeah, Mutant Mayhem. Yeah, that was fun. For what it was, it was fun.
The only thing, to be honest with you, I loved it except for one thing, and it was Post Malone as Ray Fillet. and when I originally heard that Post Malone was I was like, cool. Like, I think it's going to be great. But Ray Fillet, do you know? I mean, like, see, like, again, nostalgia for me growing up. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. I have everyone on DVD. I have this box set, and it's in the actual turtle van. But anyway,
I want that set. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I read all the books, like Adventures, like when I was a kid, like that.
Yeah.
Relate to the cartoon. Well, there's, who Ray Fillet is, right? Like, he's supposed to be like a big badass, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like the leader of the mutanimals. Like he's supposed to be like the head honcho dude, and not like Ray Fillet. Like, what? What's he doing? And he's like sitting over in the corner. He's like, Ray Fillet. Like, what's happening? So that kind of was like my biggest gripe, I think, with the movie. Because like Ray Fillet's supposed to be like this dude, like, yo, Ray Fillet, right? But he's like, I'm Ray Fillet. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what world am I in? No, but yeah, I'm a bit, like, again, I'm a big Turtles nut. So, but yeah, so I have a bunch of like cool variants. Like, those are just two that I brought, but I have a bunch of pretty cool ones. I just got it recently. Came out last week or 2 weeks ago. Did you see the one? Well, it's for the new series. Oh no, you haven't read it. The new series. They're playing basketball, and Michelangelo is dunking on him.
I think I have seen that one. Yeah, I think I've seen it in like previews or something.
Dude, I had to get that. I was like, because like I've kind of like I stopped getting runs, getting a run stuff. So I've been reading a lot more online.
Yeah.
Like, digital to save on money, especially if I don't like it. I'm like, man, what the frick? But if I do like it, then I'm like, oh, I'm going to go get it,
Yeah.
And especially, but if they have a dope cover. But I also like collecting issue number ones, like first this or first that, usually like with nostalgia, mostly like, I have Fraggle Rock issue number 1. I have Muppet Babies issue number 1. I have a lot of those, like I have, Fievel Goes West number 1. You know what I mean? Like, I have like all these crazy, so leading into that, I'm going to show you some of my nostalgia. So,
yes.
But since my guy today on Instagram had played the theme song, I brought this book, and this is the reason. When I told you I got the Jimmy Halpert, the Office comic.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I went to that con, and that is to meet the voice.
And he signed it, Rocco.
Dude,
that's awesome.
He was so cool. He's also from Reno 911.
Okay.
He's Garcia on Reno 911. But when I met him, bro, he was so cool. And it was funny because when he signed the book, he was like, who do I sign to? And I was like, well, I go by Rosko. And he goes, Rosko, right? And he says it in the voice, right? So then he signs with me. All right, well, thank you, Rosko from Rocco. And I was just like, dude, that was so cool. But he was such a cool guy. Carlos Ozaraki is his name, by the way. But again, such
I
a
like that
dope guy.
placement.
I got him to sign this, and I also got him to sign my Rocco blank. And
Oh,
so I'm going to be drawing. I know I'm going to say this live now, so everyone's going to expect it. But I mean, this is in the near future. But I'm going to
yeah.
draw Rocco as his character on Reno 911. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's
But
freaking awesome.
yeah, so I just thought that would be fun to do on a Rocco's. But anyway, went and met him. He is awesome, and I'll show you. There's not many of them, but this is issue number 7. Shout out to Lady Fantastic, my homegirl, gave me this one because I don't have them all, but I love this because it says, "Comic Book Convention Day is a very dangerous day." So, and then you got Filbert there but he's trying to get Muscle Man, right? No, really, really big man. That's right. Really, really big man, issue number 1. But I love it because it's a comic book convention and that's what people go crazy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out Lady Van Dam. But yeah, Rocco's Modern Life, big fan. Like I said, I got to meet the voice. He was awesome.
If you had the chance to get the other voice actors to sign it, would you do that?
Oh, well, 1,000,000% because it's weird because I like voice actors. So
Yeah.
you ready? Heifer.
Okay.
Heifer is Mr. Kennedy, who is the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. So I want to meet him 100,000,000%. That is, I love SpongeBob Square. I love Patrick. Patrick, I love him so much. He's one of my favorite stuff. But anyway, but yeah, if I got to, yeah, I mean, it's funny. I'm, I like meeting creators. Don't get me wrong. I love meeting creators. They're amazing. And they don't really have lines because a lot of people, it's sad to say, but there's not a lot of people that are really going to those unless it's Heroes Con, which is only comic book based. But if you're going to like a pop culture con, bro, comic book lines, there isn't any. You know what I mean? That's what's crazy. All the lines are for, I don't know, big name actors, like
actors,
the
wrestlers,
Karate Kid or Cobra Kai,
yeah,
or you know what I mean? You got or the guys from Supernatural over there. Their lines are, So, but what I'm trying to do is I would some of these voice actors. I'm like, I want to go meet them, right? They're like a signature is crazy. Like,
yeah.
So a lot of times I don't get a lot of signatures. I just go up and meet them, and I'm just like, hey, I love your stuff, blah blah blah. So there's a lot of creators I've met that I just haven't got autographs because I was like, I just don't take offense, but I don't say this to them, but I'm just saying like I don't see myself paying $50 for your autograph. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, maybe $20. Like, and like that, I'm like going, okay, because I'm like, bro, who's over there? The guy I just got, I just met the guy who did the new Popeye book. Did you read the new Popeye? I Lie Popeye?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's by Massive Comics. It's actually pretty good, not bad. But I met the guy that created it, right? And he has a Mike Tyson knockout cover that's fire. Yeah. So I brought it to him because I was like, oh, can you sign it? He goes, yeah. And I was like, how much are you? And he goes, oh, I mean, anything, man. I just appreciate you. You got the book and you like my stuff. He goes, let's just keep reading my stuff. And I was like, deal. Like, but I'm just like some of these guys where it's like they, a lot of these people don't like these comic book creators, like don't really charge,
Yeah.
But then you have big name people and, like Art Adams charging you $20. No, no, but still like that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But like $50, I'm like, phew. But yeah. So anyway, but some of them are all right. I think if you go like to smaller cons, and you meet them, no, still
No, man, all the ones around here, like they're not big name whatever conventions, and like I'm spending $50-$60 up on voice actors and stuff like the actresses, whatnot like that. Like it's they're just all expensive. Like it doesn't seem to matter where they're going. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is nutso. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm like, it's just nice meeting you. And I'm just like, I just shake down. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. You know, I love, hey, like I met the guy. Have you ever seen Regular Show?
No.
Okay. There's a guy on there. His name is Muscle Man, and it's like he's not all there. He's like your Patrick. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
He's one of the big goofy dummies, right? And instead of like saying like your mom, he says my mom, and then he laughs and like runs away. He's like one of my favorite characters. So I met the guy and I was just like, I went up and I went, my mom. And then he said it and he's like, my mom. And I went, that was cool. It's like, thanks. You just made my life. Because you can't take pictures of them or record them either. They want you to pay that too. So
yep.
So you got to sneak it like I did. Like I was in the line for, I met Stanley from The Office and, Leslie really, and Meredith,
okay.
I met them, but I just went up but they were like $70 for like an hour, and I'm just like,
yep.
Hey, I just wanted to meet you because I probably have seen you more than a lot of my family in my life.
We have Thanksgiving together, and
usually on my iPad sitting next to me while we eat breakfast every morning. No. But it's just like shit, man. You see these people. Like I've watched The Office too many times because I put it on almost every night before falling asleep or something. It's something like Yeah. So basically, that's something that's like. But you fall asleep and you listen to it and you've seen it so much, you just see it playing. You don't even need to watch it anymore. But anyway, so I just went up and I met them and I was just like, hey, you're awesome. And I just went, homegirl, Meredith, she was so freaking cool. She was like, oh my God, thank you so much. You're awesome. Like she had so much energy. She was so cool because I told her, I was like, I just want to see you're awesome. She goes, what? No, you're awesome. Like she was really like, and then Stanley's like, oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. And I'm just like, man, you're just like Stanley in real life. Okay. You go back and take a nap. I'll see you later. No. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, if I could, I mean, especially SpongeBob, no doubt in my mind. No doubt. I would meet him in a heartbeat because he's done so many voices. But SpongeBob, I love that show. I didn't bring SpongeBob issue #1 with me because I don't have it. That's one of my Grail. Yeah, no lie, one of my Grail books. Like, because I don't like to spend a lot of money on books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like to hunt. I like going in the wild. I like, and then but when I usually see it, I'm like, it's like $100 or like, and I'm just like, I don't spend that kind of money really on books. Like, but one day I will have that. I will definitely have it. Because I have so many other books. I'm like, man, I have that and I have that. I bet you if I sold those or traded those, I can get it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But anyway, okay, back to nostalgia. I'm about to blow some people's minds right now. I loved this actor. Oh.
I'm just highlighting comments that are funny.
Okay. It doesn't know anything. I was a big John Candy fan.
Hey, yes.
And this is Camp Candy issue #1. This was a cartoon that was very short-lived.
Yep.
You seen this?
I have seen that, yeah.
All right, you're back. All right. My guy. Oh shit! You've seen this? Okay, this is the thing I didn't expect you to see. That's
I remember watching that. Yeah, as a kid. Yeah.
I love it. I mean, it's crazy because, like I said, a lot of people don't know about this short. Like, there's a lot of short-lived cartoons out there,
Mm-hmm.
but Camp Candy was. I mean, it was the voice. Woo! Solid. Yeah. All right. But yeah. So see, everyone's pumped now. You've seen something.
I know, right?
I think he's just saying that, guys. I don't know. Oh, Camp Candy. I remember that. No.
There was one episode that I remember where they were like stuck on the side of a cliff or something like that. Like they were walking on a trail and they got stuck on it.
Oh yeah. Yep. And well, I have a couple of issues of this run, by the way. So
Oh wow!
I think that's one of the covers is them like hanging off a cliff and they're all trying to help each other.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure that happened in that. I bet you every episode happens in one of these issues.
Probably so, yeah. They already had them wrote.
Very short-lived, but anyway, this is the kind of like deep cuts, like nostalgia. Like if you want to see if you see my collection, if you're curious, if you want to, this is the kind of weird cartoon nostalgia that I have. Like this isn't just it, but this is one of them.
Yeah.
So I had to bring this.
No, that was awesome. I didn't even know they made comic books of that, so that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I have seen Last Action Hero, Dale.
Last Action Hero, I've seen that way too many times too.
He says back to Nope.
Probably you haven't seen that, have you?
Did you know John Candy was in the Heavy Metal movie? I didn't even know there was a heavy. No, I take that back. I do remember there being a Heavy Metal. I didn't know he was in it though.
Me neither. That's a fun fact. I like that. Thanks.
Right.
That's what's up. Okay, so nostalgia again. You know, because I'm sticking with all nostalgia right now. That's how I'm going to end the show, by the way. So I only have a couple more. How much time do we have left? Oh, perfect. All right. Disney. You know, one of my most favorite Disney movies.
I don't know.
It's a Disney movie, but this is the first time it was in comic books, and it's a Whitman.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yes. That's cool.
If my girl Sheen Queen sees this, me and her are big into Robin Hood. Oh man, I loved this movie.
That's when like artwork for Disney was freaking the bomb. Like that was like peak Disney artwork right there.
Tell me about it. Phenomenal. I know. I loved. This is such a good movie, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, The Adventures of Robin Hood is super underrated.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. All right. 2 for 2. Yo, we're gonna go 3. I guarantee you would go 3 for 3. But anyway, I love Robin Hood. But again, this is like the nostalgia, like, you know what I mean? Old Whitman, 20 cents, you know, just a dope. And this was like, I have 2 copies of this, and this is like the better of the copy. The other copy was my first copy, and I got it. I got it at a flea market, and then I was like, I had to get it only because I never had seen it before, and I was like, oh, what? This is great. And I was like, I got Robin Hood. But then I saw this in like a dollar bin, and I was like, dude, this condition is, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's, you know, of course it has its, you know, love, but I mean, it's way better. My other one is like ripped and shit. Like you can imagine, all kids, only kids had these. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, absolutely loved this. You know, another book I didn't bring out that I like PSA books, by the way.
PSA. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have some really fun ones. I should have brought that. Anyway, Can we do another show? No.
Oh, absolutely. Was Robin Hood your favorite show? Like your favorite cartoon, like Disney movie growing up?
No.
Really?
It was very close. Very, very, very close. But one edges it out, and I don't have. You know, it's funny. I don't have it in comic book, but it's something I'm looking for, and that's The Sword and the Stone.
Oh, nice.
The Sword and the Stone, kind of is one of the first, like, got me, like, one of the things that kind of got me drawn, like, you know, like drawing, like seeing that kind of cartoon. I don't know if did you see that though? Did you see
yes.
Sword? Okay, I love Sword and Stone, but like you said, back then, that animation for that time on another level. I don't care what anyone says. It was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
When the witch would change and when Merlin would change, I
Yep.
mean, come on. That was so dope. I mean, even
Yeah.
underwater when they, you know what I mean? Like, okay. But anyway, so kind of like that movie almost like got my creative juices going in a way. You know what I mean? Like I love cartoons and I would try to draw, but for some reason with that one and just the imagination, you know, of like Merlin would change into different animals, or when they fought the witch at the end, you know what I mean? I'd buy that for $1. That's some RoboCop books too, man. Fun fact for your RoboCop 2 cover is done by Jim Lee. All right, sorry. Anyway,
That's cool.
I know, isn't that dope?
I didn't know that.
I know. I got a bunch of useless knowledge up here, man. But anyway, I feel like that was one that because I saw it when I was very young.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out before I was born, but again, it was something that was when I was young. I saw, you know, like like a lot of these movies. But that was one of the things I believe that really kind of like made me really go like, oh man, like oh, this is cool, you know. So I started drawing animals and stuff, but yeah. So I found my last unicorn. What? The Last Unicorn?
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen The Last Unicorn?
I don't think so. It doesn't ring any bells.
All right, my next book.
That wasn't one you asked though, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, sure. There you go. You will get this one though. We'll be 3 for 3. I guarantee you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You know these guys.
Yes, I do. I do.
So, another amazing interaction I had was with Mr. Rick Parker, who is the artist for Beavis and Butthead.
Oh my gosh!
He remarked this book for me with red marker in black. You know, he took out a tooth and he has the blood spraying. He put lipstick on Beavis. I mean, like he went all out. Like he did the eye. He did more. Yeah. Shout out to Phil. I was with Phil. Me and Phil were there watching him do this, and Phil actually bought me this as a gift.
Oh, that's awesome.
As an AOK, an act of kindness. Because I got his autograph, and then he was like, "Oh, do a remark," and I was like, because you know, like you're like, "Oh yeah, maybe," you know, like it's like I just kind of want it, but I didn't know that he was going to do it like this, you know, like remarks to me, like when they draw a little thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, Phil's like, "Yeah, do it, just do it," and I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, Phil's awesome, such a great guy, right?" So then all of a sudden he just starts going ham, like makes blood squirting out of his tooth, and I was like, "What?" And it was like him doing this. I have it on film. I have it on camera. If you see on my page, Geek Out with Rosko, link is down below.
It is.
This is my show, right? Isn't that what you said? No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah.
Well, link's down below. If you want to, like I said, I was at Heroes Con, and when I was there, I filmed him doing this, and it was just an awesome experience. So, but yeah, he was such a nice, great guy. Yeah, he was. Oh man, he had some cool, fun stories, and he loved. You know, it's hilarious. He loved Phil, like loved Phil. Like he even told him, he's like, "There's something about you that I really like." Like I mean, like straight up, like told, like I mean, like pretty much to all of us, like, "Hey, f all you, but you, I like you, kid." You know, like he loved Phil. But then, but what happened was then I told him I was a cartoonist, you know, and he was like, "Oh," you know. So I showed him like I had stuff with me. He went crazy. He was like, because my hands are crippled.
Yeah.
And so when I showed him my hands, he's like, "Whoa," he's like, "You do that with those?" Like, yeah. That's everyone's reaction. "You did this with those?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, hey, you got to use what God gives you, right?" I mean, so, but yeah, but it was, but he, after that, he was like, "Yo, you're gonna take over for me," and I took a video with him. It's in the again, and he like goes, "This guy right here, he's gonna take over for," and I was just like, bro, it was such a surreal moment, and I'm like, it was so cool. But he was such a nice guy. But like, bro,
That's
this
freaking
was so
awesome.
cool. This is a remark that I don't think will beat. I mean, like this beats any other remark I've ever seen.
Yeah. No, that's freaking awesome.
Right? So, again, shout out to Rick Parker and shout out to my guy Phil. And him and Phil are best buds now. No.
Dale wants to know if that's a second print.
uh, oh, you know what? I thought it was a first print. No, it's a first print. Yep.
There you go, Dale.
It's a first print.
It's a first print.
Oh. Well, now I got to look in the front page, but at the bottom I can usually tell by the direct edition. But let's see now, Dale.
Going for the indicia.
Dale. Let's put the whole show on hold. I don't see where it says second print anywhere, but I don't see first print either. It just says views and better volume on Stanley. Isn't that great? Where would I see this, Dale? Usually it would be like right there, right?
If it doesn't say first print, then it probably isn't. If it doesn't say second print, then it probably implies a first.
That's what I'm thinking. But usually it says it right in the front, like in the first little bit, right?
They probably didn't think they were going to go to a second print.
I think it did go to a second print. But,
yeah, I'm assuming it did if Dale's asking.
First. I'm almost positive it's the first print, but I'm wondering if he's wondering because of it. There's a, I think the Red Glove is the second print, isn't it? Because there's a rare Red Glove print. Well, anyway, okay, Dale, it's first print, okay? All right, here we go. Second to last of the nostalgia. I found this book. That's the pink glove. So I think the Red Glove is the second print. It's pink. It's the pink. Yeah, I don't have the Red Glove. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the Red Glove is the second print, right, Dale? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So going back, remember that con I went to where I met Rocco?
Yeah.
And, the Jim Halpert. Red is second. Yep, that's what I thought, Dale. Yep. So this guy had like a box of comic books off to the side, right? And he goes and says, I was like, "Oh, are these yours over here?" And now, mind you, he's got like all this like 3D printed, stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was just becoming a thing, like the 3D printing stuff. Like everyone had one almost kind of, because this was 2023, 2 years ago. So he had that, but then he also had like a bunch of Pokemon stuff. And then he just had this little box like over, and I was like, "Are these yours?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Whatever's in there," he's like, "is $2 unless it's marked," right? So I went, "All right, bro." I left with a freaking stack of $2 books because I was just like, this is crazy. Like, I mean, like I got Police Academy issue #1.
Oh, wow.
I got the Real Ghostbusters issue #2 with the poster still intact. Yep. I don't have issue #1. That is on my list too. #1. That's one I definitely want. But they had issue #2 in this box with the poster still intact.
Nice.
So that was cool. But they had a bunch. Like they had all these like nostalgics. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they had dude, they had the Sonic the Hedgehog, the rare one that has like all the, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it has all like the Marvel and DC characters, like, and it's like the old school like it's like a big dust cloud where people are fighting.
Yeah.
And so you have like Wolverine's claws are coming out, Batman's like hand with the grappling. So it had all these different like, characters that were not allowed to be. So this book was like, kind of now sought after because of like all the characters had like a Punisher gun or, you know what I mean? Like I can't remember all the characters that were involved, it didn't have them, but it had their like arm sticking out, like doing whatever there was, like
Right.
implying that he's running away from that fight. And so I found that in there, and that goes for like, I think it was like 40 bucks, and I got it for $2. Like all these books, it was just like no,
Wow.
yeah. So I found this book, the one I'm about to show you, for $2, and I remember having this book when I was a kid, and going like, "What? That is so cool." I don't know if anyone's ever seen it, but I'm going with Godzilla versus Charles Barkley.
Alabama boy himself, Charles Barkley, in the house, y'all. That's freaking
That
awesome. That is awesome. Oh,
Dude,
I've got to find one of those.
bro, like I said, it was $2. I was like, I have to get that. But again, something that's just weird nostalgic that's in my PC. So yeah, so this is not the final book. This is the second to last, but I just thought this would be a fun one to show because it ties in that I'm a big sports fanatic. I love sports.
Okay.
But I have sports related comic books that I didn't show tonight too. Like I'm a New Jersey Devils fan. I have a Devils cover that has some of the Avengers on. But there's, I like Super Pro. Super Pro was so I like that kind of, But but I love this. Godzilla versus Barkley was just one of the weirdest mashups that I could ever think of. And then I was like, when I saw it in there, I said, yes, please, thank you so much. And the thing is that it could be a 9.8 candidate. That's how clean this book is.
Wow.
Dude, it's nuts. I didn't even open it because I was just like, man, I may want to have this graded because it's so freaking just pristine. It's nuts. But like he put all the books in there, and it's funny because the ones that were like that he had marked on there were like nothing. Like they were like he had like $15 on like gosh, like I don't know. It was like X-Men Adventures issue number 6, and I'm like, it's not even issue number 1. I was like,
Oh.
So I guess because some of these people, like it's funny, I've noticed that some of these people sometimes what they'll do is they'll be like, oh well, X-Men had a movie, so they're popular,
Right.
When I go to these like flea markets, like these older people, they'll be like, oh well, Captain America had a movie out, so this book is like $50, and you're like, what? Are you crazy? What is this, the first appearance? No, I mean, like, yeah, it's just like, it's nuts, but anyway, I guess it's going to be that time, so I will show my final book. Is there any other questions or anything else?
I think I don't have any. And the chat has not asked any.
I hope Bottom Tier Collector enjoyed that Beavis and Butthead, but I think he left. But if he comes back, if you're watching this again, bro, hope you enjoyed that.
I'm sure he will, yeah.
Anyway, last book. And,
we got a question.
Oh, you know that's a yes for me. That's my God. I love it. Need to watch the first. Oh yeah, you should. It's fun. You should see the first book I showed.
Right? Right? So risque.
So I'm saving my last book. I'm saving this book. It's graded because I had it sent to get graded because, like I said, with that, even with that Godzilla Barkley, like this book was so clean, and I could not believe it. And now, mind you, I don't have I don't know how to check the census. Like I don't know how to do it. Is it on Cover Price?
No, it'd be on CGC.
Oh, so I can just scan it and I can tell? Like it'll show me? See,
yeah, I think you can, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to see because I don't really see this book too often in this grade. So I got this book and I've had it, but I found one in a newsstand and I was like, man, that's pretty rare. And then I was like, oh, I have to get these other books with it. I was like, whatever. I don't care. And so it came back, and the one that I wanted was in the best shape. It was bonkers. I'm like, all the other books, I was like, all the other books to me were trash. I was like, and they are trash. I was like, this is super duper clean. Well,
Darkwing, wow, in a 9.8
newsstand. I don't know many of these on the census, to be honest. I've tried to even look this up. I've only seen one on eBay, and some guy was selling 9.8 newsstand for $1,000.
Holy Moses!
What? It blew me away to even think that. But I don't know how many people do. But again, I love Darkwing Duck. Jim Cummings is the voice actor.
Yep.
If you know, then you know, because he's also the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
Yep.
He's the voice of Taz.
I didn't know Taz.
Huh?
I didn't know Taz. I thought you were going to say Tigger.
Oh, no, Tigger too, yeah. But no, he's also the voice of Taz.
Yep.
Yeah, bonkers? Dude, he's also George the Bear. Do you know who George the Bear is from the old Looney Tunes, where he didn't really talk? He just kind of, he'd be like, the bear is going to be hibernating. And then he'd be going through a bunch of shit to try and hibernate.
I don't remember this.
Oh. See, I'm a cartoon nut. Where's my cartoon people at, yo? That's that old school. That's like that old Bugs Bunny stuff. But anyway,
you know the Cajun Firefly from Princess and the Frog?
Princess Frog, yep. And he's also he's Pete from Goofy.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. From Goof Troop.
And he's
a lot of voices.
He's been Shredder on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon after Uncle Phil. From
really?
Yeah, fun fact, right? Yep.
That kind of makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Uncle Phil and Jim Cummings both voiced Shredder from the cartoon.
I knew Uncle Phil did.
He also voiced Leatherface on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon.
Oh, cool.
He's also Bonkers. Do you remember the cartoon Bonkers?
I do remember that.
He's Bonkers. I'll keep going, bro. Like he's literally one of my most favorite voiceover actors in mystery. Oh, you know who else he is? He's Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers.
Oh, no joke. Yeah.
Bro.
That's awesome.
You, Jim Cummings is hands down, and I've not met him. I've not met him. And when I meet him, I will probably go bonkers because, like I said, I've been listening to his voice since I could hear.
Yeah, same.
I mean, to be honest with you, I have a Winnie the Pooh book that was given to me when I was born. Someone, it was gifted to me. I was a baby. Not someone like, hey, oh, you're born, here you go. No, but I mean, it was gifted to me. So I've held on to this Winnie the Pooh book that's like super old, and so so I don't know. He's just always been a voice in my ear forever.
He's your childhood voice.
And he still continues to be. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I still watch these cartoons. I'm still watching Turtles cartoons, bro. Yeah. Shout out Tubi, not Tubi. Pluto has an all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles channel. So
yeah.
But anyway, Jim Cummings though, hands down, one of my most favorite people ever, just because of all the voice acting he's ever done has just been phenomenal. Him and I love Robert Paulson too. He did. He's Pinky from Pinky and the Brain.
Oh yeah.
He's also Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He does Animaniacs. Sorry, like I said, I don't know why I don't do voice acting. I'm so obsessed with it, but but see what happens when you fall in love with the cartoons. I think you want to get to know who's behind that voice, who's behind that character. So
yeah,
you want to know a cool thing? Do you know who Liev Schreiber is?
Name sounds familiar.
He's Sabretooth.
Yes.
He was,
Ray Donovan? Is that the same?
Ray Donovan.
Yeah.
Ray Donovan. Okay. Fun fact for you. I don't know if you know this, but I only knew this because I watched all the extras, but I loved Across the Spider-Verse, the first Spider Miles Morales movie.
Mm-hmm.
Kingpin is Liev Schreiber,
No
and
joke.
dude, and you know what he does to alter his voice? He stuck like tissues and he wadded them up and stuck them up his nose to give him this kind of like voice that gave him more of a like gay, like kind of like this cool, like cooler voice, So I thought that was always neat because I was like, these people, what they do, like to try and like, so you're not like, oh, that's what's his name, I was
Right.
like, oh, it's pretty neat, that, but yeah, I thought that was a cool thing. He like wadded up new like tissue and he'd be like, oh yeah, what are you doing? And it's just like, hey, yeah, that's pretty cool. So
That's
anyway,
crazy.
so yeah, I know, I told you, bunch of useless freaking facts. But
No,
anyway,
it's cool.
this is probably my most favorite book in my collection, besides that Scotty Young double signed, because
Yeah.
that is like one of the biggest stories. I love that story. It will go to grave with me. Um, but this book, like I said, I don't know. There's not many, especially in a newsie, you know, that made it to be a 9.8 with
Right.
kids, So this is like I love this book. So that's why I'm finishing this show off. I do have about 40,000 other books I'd love to show everyone, but but again, I was limited to only so many. Scotty Young, yeah, he's pretty good. You should check him out sometime, Dale. Dale has probably more Scotty Young variants than I do. Him and frickin' Nick's Kicks, man, those guys. Start over. Okay.
You want to look up
But
this?
again,
You want to look that
I
up
have
real
I have
quick?
another copy of this in a direct, right? That I actually because I don't know, I was so eager to get this graded, and then I was like, damn it! Imagine if I would have had Jim Cummings sign this. Like that would be like so. I have another copy that I have, like it's a direct and it's actually pretty decent. So I'm gonna have him sign that, or I'm gonna have him sign my artwork.
Oh.
Yeah. Do we have any time for me to just show a couple things that I do?
Yes, absolutely we do.
Okay. So real quick, I came prepared. Um, I didn't know this was going to happen. Oh, jeez. Right. So I may have him sign this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's the homage to Batman, Bane breaking Batman's back.
Yes.
The what's it called? Not the Dark Knight. It's called
Nightfall.
Nightfall. Yep. Oh yeah, because I called it Night Night. And get it? See, night is like night and then night. I thought that was clever. But anyway,
That,
I would want him to sign this, but I don't know. It's funny. I showed this to the artist, Tad Stone, who does Darkwing, and he did not like this
what?
because it was like killing his character. So he was just
Uh,
like, he's like, ooh, oh man, and like so I'm trying to impress this guy, and here he is going like, ooh, brother, ooh, no. And I'm like, oh shit, man, I thought you'd like it. He's like, oh, you're killing him, and I'm like, oh. So I don't know if he'd sign it, but we'll see. And then everyone knows, I'm a Bob's Burgers fan, so I did Tina
yes.
and Jimmy Jr. as Vision and Scarlet Witch. This is currently for sale if anyone's interested. And then I did Krusty the Clown.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. It's like the haha cover.
Yes.
Somebody already bought it, and his name is Dr. Von Hoot. So, here's one that's really cool too. I did a Primordial cover.
Yes.
Simpsons monkey, Mr. Teeny. NASA rocket blasting off into space. Cool, right?
Oh no, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So that was fun. This one is getting all these are being mailed out beginning of next week. Christina Payne has bought this. This was the Heroes for Heroes. At the auction, I drew a Hulk on a Hulk cover. Yeah,
That's
so that
so
was
cool.
fun. Yeah, brother. So, and then I'll finish up showing again. I love Bob's Burgers with beef broth.
Yes. That's awesome.
This one was, I mean, like this was just all pen, like black pen, just going back and forth. You see all the marks in that,
Yeah, that's
dude? That
insane.
this took forever, forever. It was a lot of fun though, but I love that. And then you know what I'll show? I'll show this. I hope Christina Payne doesn't get upset, but I don't know if anyone knows, but Comics Curing Cancer this year is in October. So go make sure you check out Comics Curing Cancer, everybody. But they did this thing this year where they gave out these wooden hearts, and she gave them out to artists to do to draw something on them. So I'm
Yeah,
going to show you mine before I mail it out. And this is the back. So it's C3 2025 Heart by Rosko,
that's cool.
right? So that's the back of it. And you know me, I love to do mashups, right?
All right.
Well, I said, since, Comics Curing Cancer's in, it's during Halloween, it's in October, right? So I was like, we got to make it Halloweenish, right? So, but I also want to stick with the comics. So I did.
Oh, nice. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I thought this is my first time drawing on wood. Uh,
Okay.
so, so let me tell you something. It was definitely an experiment. So, but yeah, I thought this was cool. This was fun.
Did you use your normal like alcohol markers and colored pencils, or would you use? You use a different medium?
Just colored pencils, man. This is all just colored pencil.
Wow.
Yeah, colored pencil and well, I used my pen. Like my Copic pens. I use these guys. These guys have been awesome. Copics.
Okay.
So I use that to basically outline it. Um, and but everything was colored pencil. All that's colored pencil.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. So, but that's done. It's getting mailed out, and it's going to be available to buy at Comics Curing Cancer.
There you
So,
go.
yeah. So, I hope I was able to show that. Christina doesn't get mad.
No, it's good
More
advertisement.
press, right? Isn't that better? More press is better.
Right. Exactly.
So go make sure you check out. Hey, you want me to show you one more?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll show you one more. I'm not going to show you one of them only because it's going to shout out my guy Izzyverse. Izzy, another guy from the Monday Night lineup. Izzy, um,
Yeah.
I did the pencils on this cover, and he's going to ink it.
Okay.
And we did this last year, and we did it for Comics Care and Cancer like we are this time. But we've been doing the amalgam, like the DC Marvel mashups.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Last year we did Dark Claw, Wolverine and Batman.
Uh huh.
It was okay. I felt rushed with it, because like we did it, together at a restaurant, and I was like trying to do, you know what I mean? I didn't really have the time. So this year he gave it to me at Heroes and said, just mail it to me. And I was like, perfect, because I want to have more, because with my hands, I really can't rush stuff, like,
Right.
and then I get out of my head, you know what I mean? I'm like, so it's just not good. If I have my time, believe me, you're gonna like it. So what happened was I finished the pencils. Izzy doesn't want me to show it off, but I sent it to Izzy, and Izzy's like ecstatic. He's like, bro, I cannot wait to ink that. And I go, dude, you have no idea how much it's hurting me not to ink this thing and color it. All right. But here's something that I've been working on for someone as well. It's a Deadpool, but it's not Deadpool. It's Doug Pool. Where you at, Dale? Where you at, Dale? You got
That's
Pork
freaking
Chop as
awesome.
dog pool. He has a honker burger, and it's Doug as Deadpool. Where's my guy? Where's Dale at? He's probably gonna flip out. He has a oh, there it is. I told you. Dale has a Quail Man um, art picture that I did. So he has a Doug artwork that I've done before. But yeah, this one's for someone, and I was like, so I thought Doug Pool was funny.
That's hilarious. Which
Yeah.
is actually a good segue right here because we're talking about Dale and we're talking about Doug and you and your artwork. Dale asked earlier on, who is your favorite cartoon character and why is it Doug?
And why is it who?
And
Oh,
why is
why
it
is it
Doug?
Doug? I wish I could say it's Doug. It's not Doug, but I do love Doug, and you know, I do like the beats. They're pretty good. Um, no, my favorite cartoon character. Of all time, Taz.
Really?
Well, I mean, that's the guy that I grew up like. I mean, like Looney Tunes and stuff. I mean, like
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I mean, I think he was like my earliest. You know what I mean? Like it was
Mm-hmm.
um, like that was like a character I think I connected with. Was like my first connection with. If you understand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a connection to Darkwing Duck, of course. You know, especially with Jim Cummings and stuff. But but I think Taz was like my first, where I was like, whoa, look at this character. Like, what? He is diabolical. Like, so, um, and I think also at that time, the NFL and MLB and NBA was doing Space Jam. They were all
mm,
tying into sports. You know,
yeah.
so being a sports fanatic, I basically was like I was drawn to that a lot too. So a lot of the, like I said, Looney Tunes were involved with like a lot of sports growing
Yeah.
up. So because that was it. It wasn't like Disney wasn't up there. Looney Tunes was number one, like,
Right.
and before that was Hanna-Barbera. Where'd they go? Where are they at? Like
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera has such a like just badass lineup of characters. Where are they? Why are they not using these characters more often? I mean, they're like, like it's funny. I was watching something the other day and they were explaining that Disney characters, a lot of Disney movies and characters are already told stories that they are just redoing, like Snow
Yeah.
White and you know what I mean? Like all these, they didn't create a lot of, so a lot of like the Hanna-Barbera and stuff is so pure, real rich characters that like they had to just come up with, and
Yeah.
it's just always like, even some of them were so silly and ridiculous, like what Dynamite, like Dynamite, like the dog,
Mm.
that like was like Go Go Gadget dog, Dynamite, right? Am I saying it right? Am I crazy?
No,
But
I
anyway,
think Dynamite's right.
yeah, because it was what, Blue Falcon and Dynamite. I don't know. Well, anyway, but I mean, like, I wish that some of these characters were like, hey, thanks, Funk. I just wish a lot of these, like, I wish like, hey, Sheena, you missed it. I showed something you would have loved. Um, I even shouted you out. I even said to my girl Sheen Queen, Dynamite and Blue Falcon. I knew it, man. I should have
Yeah.
done that. Huh? Thanks, Dale. Appreciate you, brother. Sheena, what book did I show that I can't remember now that I was like, oh, Sheen Queen? Nah, I can't remember. Anyway, I showed so many freaking books today. It's insane. I showed Bob's Burgers books too. So, but uh, yes, you do. You better. No. But anyway, but again, like I said, these old like Yogi. Where's Yogi Bear at, man? Like you brought him like once back, like, and it was what, Dan Aykroyd and freaking freaking Boo Boo was Justin Timberlake. I mean, like, what? Don't do that. You know, I want, you know, like I mean, they should bring back those characters. Like, do something with them. You know, like make like the cartoons. Don't make them so CGI 3D. Make it go back to the 2D stuff, man.
They don't know what to do with those characters, in my opinion. Nor do they know like what audience to do them for. Like, think of
Mm,
how many times they try to reboot like Smurfs, and they're still not hitting it with the Smurfs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, yeah, I can kind of see that.
I know that I don't think Smurfs is Hanna Barbera, but like I'm just saying, I think they've tried to redo Johnny Quest once before, and like Johnny Quest could be a real easy one to do, I think.
Yeah,
And they can't, they don't know how to do it.
they brought back Space Ghost. You know, they brought. I mean, they're bringing some stuff back. You know, like Darkwing Duck came back. You know,
In comic book form.
yeah, all comic book form. Yeah, but I'm saying I think I think Darkwing Duck is getting revamped, and Seth Rogen bought the rights.
Oh no,
So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. There's just a lot where well, I mean, did you see the Chipmunk movie, Rescue Rangers?
I
The
did
newest
not.
one?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's the theme of tonight, Rosko.
That should be the name of the show. Did you see that? No.
No.
Cool.
Oh man, I love Bob's Burgers as well. Bob's Burgers is one of my favorite shows. Absolutely, yeah, I love Bob's Burgers.
I love Linda though. Linda is so amazing.
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. I love her. Or well, him. He's a guy. It's a voice. The guy is a voice. He's
Right.
hilarious.
The only female voice is Louise, and Louise is probably my favorite character of the entire show.
Yeah. Yeah, she is rad. I love Tina. Teddy is probably my guy. Come on, Bobby. I love Teddy though. I don't know what it is, but Teddy just is like one of my spirit animals. But I'm drawn to that character, you know, like Patrick, or you know what I mean, or Muscle Man, like all these guys that are big dummies. I guess me. No.
No, come on
Wait a
now.
minute. Why do I draw to these characters so much? No. Sugar.
That's
But
funny.
but anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I just think like I mean I guess you're right. What can you do nowadays? Yeah. I mean, but the Rescue Rangers movie was really good. Like really good. Like I highly recommend you see it. Like it was very entertaining.
And I'm not doubting that. I think it goes back to like it would probably hit for me because of nostalgia.
Oh,
But
and
like
that's the thing. There's a lot of nostalgia in it. That's what
right.
really hit me because I was like, it was nostalgic already with the Rescue Rangers, but then it goes and there's some other stuff, and then I literally went, "Is this really happening?" Like, so it gives me hope for future stuff. Is all I'm gonna say. That's why I want you to see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But like I don't think it would hit for my kids. Like because my kids didn't grow up with Rescue Rangers.
it doesn't. It doesn't need to. It's like a cool like you know. Did your kids watch the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie?
No.
Do your kids watch movies with you? Do you watch movies? No.
Yes. Yes, we do watch movies.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, good. We couldn't tell.
Yeah, yeah. Who's Mrs. 22?
She's in bed asleep.
Hey, did you read this? No. Did you see this? No.
No.
You ever, do you like any of that stuff? No. Stop asking me, would you? No.
Can you say anything other than no? No.
No. All right, that's it. That's all we have for tonight. No.
No.
Oh God, I love it. This has been fun, brother. I've taken too much of your time up already. I appreciate you so much.
No, yeah, I've had a blast, man. This has been great. I mean, I appreciate you coming on, sharing books and stuff like that. Thank you very much. I mean, I had a great time. I hope the chat had a great time as well.
I hope so too. I hope you all had a great time. Thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out, watching us. And if you're watching the rewind, thank you so much. And if you haven't already, hit that freaking like button, would you?
Well,
And
thank
also,
you.
can I shout out one more thing real quick?
Absolutely.
If no one knows, there's a buddy of ours in the comic book community. I should have mentioned this earlier, and I totally forgot. But a buddy of ours, Brandon from Mon Comics, um, just recently had a devastating fire, and his whole house burned down. And so there is a GoFundMe page where, I mean, to be honest with you, if you're friends with a lot of the community, you will definitely come across it. Especially like I know Brian LCS has been posting it a lot on his story and stuff. I've been trying to do it. But again, if you haven't, it's Mon Comics, MON Comics. Great guy. Brandon, he's such a cool dude. Such a, I just feel so bad for him, his wife, and his two little kids. So if anything you can do, if you can't donate, I mean, I totally understand. I mean, the times where we live in, believe me, I completely understand. But if it doesn't cost anything to just share it or to send it to someone that may be able to help fund or help, anything that he can for our buddy Brandon. So yeah. So thank you, appreciate you, Sheen, love you. Thank you all so much. But again, yes, I just it's just very heartbreaking because, like I said, he lost most of his collection, I think, too, right?
It's pretty much a total loss. I think that his wife's car is affected by it. Her job is affected by it because she does photography. A lot of her equipment has gotten burned up.
Oh, yep,
by the grace of God, the last wedding that she did was unscathed. So she's able, all those pictures, it seems like, are saved, and she's able to handle that. So that's fantastic for not only her, but the couple and all that other jazz. So, but yeah, it looks like it's pretty much a total loss. They're in a home for now, while their home is getting rebuilt. So that's a blessing. A lot of the GoFundMe, from what I've understood, has been hit up. So I don't know how far away they are from their goal or how far past it they are. But yeah, check it out if you want to help. Like he was saying, share or donate, whichever one. Both help. And yeah, they're getting a lot of love. So it's fantastic.
Well, I mean, they deserve it. You know what I mean? Brandon is such a great dude. You know what I mean? And and they should. I don't care who you are. You shouldn't have to go through that kind of stuff. I mean.
Right.
It's already traumatic, that you have to deal with seeing your whole, but then when you go back and then your stuff that you think, whatever photos or whatever, I mean, anything.
Right.
All this stuff is just gone. And you just like, man, I can't believe that. So, but yeah, just go check out our guy, Brandon, Mon Comics. Spread the word. Like I said, if you can't donate, we completely understand. But spreading the word is honestly just as important.
Right.
So, please, if you can, we appreciate it. So yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to I forgot to mention that earlier. So.
No, you're good. You're good. Also, I want to throw out and make sure I throw out there as well that him and his family were unscathed.
Yes.
Nobody was hurt. Nobody had any issues. Even the cats, the firemen that came out, they were able to help the cats out, and the cats are good. So the family is safe and healthy, and like I said, they're on their way to getting through with this. So it's pretty awesome.
Sorry, I forgot to add that.
No, you're good. You're good. So, thank you so much again for coming on. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. I had such a good time. I definitely have to come back again because I have about another 40 books I'd love to show. So.
That's the beauty of the show. I feel like I can do this for forever, and I can have y'all back on and just have a completely whole new show. So that's why I love the idea. And absolutely, I'll have to have you back on. Absolutely,
I could do a whole Bob's Burgers if you wanted me to. I have so many variants, bro. I literally could do a whole Bob's Burger show. I'm telling you, there's a lot more books than people freaking think. Let me tell you. So,
let us know what you've got. We talked a little bit in the backstage, but I want to give you the mic and let you say anything that you've got coming up and going on. We talked about you have t-shirts that are coming out soon, so we've talked about that, right? And they can hit you up on IG, which is in the description below, to be able to get in contact you with the t-shirts. What else you got going on that you want to advertise about?
Well, I really haven't been around, and I apologize. I know a lot of people are upset because I haven't been around or doing my show, and I do apologize. It's just I've been going through quite a bit. So I'm still getting adjusted here to South Carolina, and basically I'm at a place where I'm like able to do some other things too. So I've been able to like go into a couple cons and stuff. If you haven't seen, there's a couple videos that are out on my page. Geek Out with Roscoe. It's called My Adventures with Roscoe, where I go and do different stuff. So keep an eye out for those videos. I'm editing a couple of those. So those will be out. Those are just fun times. I just go to weird different places. One will be a barbecue festival I went to. So it's not all just comic books. If you're interested, like I said, I'm not just a comic book channel. I'm a everything, just I'm having a good time channel. You know what I mean? And comic,
Yeah.
one of my hobbies. Um, but my page is Geek Out with Roscoe, so you see down below. But just keep an eye out because I'm gonna have a show coming out here probably within the next month or 2 months here. So just keep an eye out for that, and I would love to get back more on YouTube. And I have another show coming up with Matt from Heroes for Hire um, on the 30th. I know Phil is doing his channel, I think, on the 23rd. So I'm doing it on the 30th. But yeah, so that's another live I'm going to be on. So yeah, I'm just slowly getting back into my YouTube shoes. Slowly getting back into my, getting the whole YouTube. So because I've been away too long, I miss it. I love, I'm on this Tuesday. Yep. See, yeah. So, and I'm on, I think, the following Tuesday. So, but again, just keep an eye out for me, Roscoe. And again, if you're looking for a shirt, this isn't it. This is just a prototype, but I got cooler ones coming. Keep an eye out on my IG. I'll post a picture up and let everyone know when they're available. And you can just DM me if you're interested. What else? And then I'm just doing commission stuff. I'm finishing up commission artwork. I've been busy with that a lot because I've been dealing with some flare-ups with my disease and stuff. So my hands, if anyone knows, that my hands are crippled and stuff. So you can tell, like I'm all flared up and stuff. So drawing kind of like stops me. I'll draw for a little bit, and then it's like my hand will really hurts, so I got to stop. So I'm still trying to do commissions and trying. So please, if you have something with me, just please be patient with me. I'm again, I'm doing my best to finish everything, and then I will let people know. Well, I'll let the people know who want commissions from me. I'll let them know because people have been hitting me up like crazy. But I'm just, like I said, I've been busy just drawing, really trying to get a bunch of the commission stuff done, and in that time I draw a little weird stuff. So yeah, but basically that's it. What?
Will there be any mildew-resistant shower shoes?
Of course. Yeah.
Or maybe a Rosko brand kitchen towel set?
Oh, I like that one. That's better. I like the kitchen towel set. I like that.
Oh,
He
man.
do that all the time. He's such a great guy. I love that guy. But I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for sticking it around and watching my goofy ass show books. I truly appreciate it. You're all awesome. Thank you all so much. 22, you are the man, bro. Thank you so much for having me. I'm very honored to be the first episode of season 2, which is dope. And the high five, that is, because you already watched them. I knew it. All right. No.
What? What happened?
All right. See you. No.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. If y'all want to check out Rosko, link for his IG will be down below in the description, as well as his YouTube. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a great weekend coming up. Stay safe. Stay blessed. As always, y'all have a good one.